turn them up. Boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think it coming at the team. It ain't hurting us, true. I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother and them. He love it when you go monkey with them bars, and it's my jungle gym. There's laughter in reality. Whenever Brody's streaming, keep it real and don't be scheming. Yo, he's actually no cap with it, so follow vibe reaction. Vibe reaction.
Be a fucked up problem to have, baby. We need to get more chocolate.
Pay me author, I accept this. Pay me teacher, who's apprentice? Pay me con, pay me mother.
Going on Patreon. Oh, you saw what I just did there? Cause I rhymed, bro. Some Mary Jane. Me wanted to smack the dog out of my teacher in school. Those were the exact words that I told her. And then I got in trouble. I'm gonna call my mother right now. She's not gonna know. She's not gonna remember. So you guys just enjoy the ride. Get the popcorn ready. Get the champions on. Patreon, I'll preach this shit out of all of you guys. I love all you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in a minute. What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. How's everybody doing? I just need to finish that real quick. Carly needed to go get a camera real quick, a webcam from Target, because she's gonna be running late a little bit, but she just got to get a webcam from Target real fast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 1 year anniversary of the recovery session. Like a year ago, we decided to give this a try and see where it went. And in the year, I've seen this whole community we've helped each other get past a lot of stuff. We've seen people get sober. We've seen people hit so much milestones and so much to celebrate that is amazing. So shout out to all of you for making it possible for us to last a year doing this. We're gonna have a lot more years to come with this. Please share it with everybody. Please let your friends know about this. Like I said, for those of you that are new, I keep the chat at a very strict. I keep the chat very strict, and I shut off the chat for the live stream. So like that, you could be safe, and when you guys are sharing everything, you're not gonna have, people coming in being disrespectful and everything. My mods are very quick at just snipering anybody coming in here disrespecting and doing anything crazy like that. So shout out to the mods and everything for hanging in there through this year, going through the technical difficulties and everything else that we go through with these, and just being there, keeping the crowd, entertained and there until we get up on screen. You guys are real ones for real. Without any one of you, this shit won't work. And I want to be real with that. None of this will work without each and every one of you putting and doing what you guys fucking do. It's a well-oiled machine, and I'm privileged to be a part of it. I'm honored to be a part of it, and yeah, congratulations everybody. 1 year. So if you guys want right now, while we wait for Carly, please do me a favor and put your sober year dates. If you have a sober year date, put your sober year date down below. Mine, I have 12 years of clean of any hard pills or cocaine. So I got 12 years without doing any of it. And I'm working on getting rid of all the rest of it. The weed, I'm already done with cigarettes. I got 2 years not smoking cigarettes, and I'm working on the weed as we speak. So, Okay, here we go. Lisa from October 28th, 2011. Booze free. Congratulations. That's amazing. 2000. Damn, that's a long time. Let's go, man. I love it. I love it. Mine, April. I want to say April 5th. Something says April 5th to me, so I'm guessing it's April 5th, 2014. 15 years. Wow. Texas, shout out to you, Texas. That's amazing. Rocco, January 1st, 2023. Let's go. Congratulations, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. It's a tough road, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very tough road, and without communities like this, it gets harder and harder trying to deal with it. So I like I said, I'm blessed to be part of this community. I'm blessed to be around these positive, beautiful fucking people that are willing to put others first before themselves, to see people achieve greatness and achieve sobriety and achieve all of that. So shout out to all of you, man. It's a tough road, but we got each other's back. We free since July 14th, 2024. Let's go! Let's go! One of these days, Lisa, I'm almost there. I went 31 days no powder, then I went to New Year's Eve, so I'm at. It's okay, baby. We fall, but we always get up. We fall, but we always get up, man. That ain't nothing. You got that? Now let's beat 31 days with 40 days. And God forbid something happens, then we do it again, man. We'll start over. We can't give up. We're gonna fall. This is not a science. This is not perfect. There's no perfect way of doing it. And we're humans at the end of the day. We go through shit. And shit does happen. And we fall sometimes, but it's about how you get up. It's not about the fall too much. It's about how you keep on getting up and keep on going forward. Come on, man. It got to celebrate all of it. 5 years weed free, 7 months from speed. Let's go. Let's go. I love hearing that, man. We're going to start doing some buttons, man. We're going to hit some buttons because these are a celebration. This is a celebration, man. A beautiful. Let's go. Shout out to all of you out there, man, doing it. It sucks. It does. It really does. It's every day. Sometimes it gets harder and harder, but then sometimes it gets easier and easier. Sometimes it gets easier and easier. Once you start getting to that level, it just starts getting easier and easier. You start making the right decisions. You start thinking clearer, and you start moving right. It just start becoming the addiction. It starts becoming the cleanliness. The more I stay clean, the more my brain unlocks more things that I didn't know that I could do, or more things that I didn't know that I could feel, or more things that I didn't know that I could achieve. Because I know I can speak for myself. When I was down and out, when I was in the worst of the worst, and I'm doing 30 pills a day, and I'm just doing coke as much as I can, and my brain is just not there. I know in my worst fucking days, I still had something inside of me saying that I want to get clean, I want to get done with this shit, and I want to be ready to see this world differently than what I've been seeing. It's hard, and I was dealing with it at the moment in my mind. I was dealing with that by myself. I had nobody to tell me that I should go seek help, or I should go. I didn't have any of that. I kept it hidden from everybody around me. I worked and I numbed myself, and that was my life. For over 15 years, I worked and I numbed myself back and forth every single day, every year, every minute, every second. And then the minute that I was able to unwind, open my ears, open my eyes, and open my mind into different things, and to just give life a chance, everything fucking changed for me. So that's my hope for everybody that comes to these sessions. That's my hope for everybody that we talk to through the reaction videos, through everything. Is this life shit is difficult. This shit is hard. Doesn't come with a fucking manual to how to do it the right way. I don't think there is a right way. I think it's just your way. And if your way makes you a better person, then keep it doing your way. And if it's not, then we need to find a way to be a better person and keep pushing forward for ourselves and for people around us. Because we think that when we get into our things that we are only affecting us and it's only us that we hurt. We hurt the people around us that love us as well. Friends, families, whoever. We hurting those around us that really truly love us and really truly care about us. And just because sometimes they have to push away doesn't mean they love us less. We got to get that through our heads too. If you see them pushing away, it's because it's like they don't know what else to do. So it's a little bit, open your mind a little bit more to the possibility that there are people out there that want to help you. And there are people out there that been through what you've been through and they're trying to find a better way. What you got to do is just find that connection and share your story and let it out. Don't let it sit in your chest too long. That when something like that, when pain and suffering sits in your chest without it finding a way to get out, it festers inside of you and it starts rotting your body from inside out. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta let all that go. I said this in one of my live streams that I did this week, and I said, Deb, I was going through some things when I was like my mind kind of went somewhere when I listened to Caskets and about my cousin Manola Christian and about his passing. And what I think hurt me the most is something in my mind told me that he called me for help that night, the last time I talked to him. And my brain was so just so out of it, off of the pills and off of the drug, that I could have done better. I could have gave him more advice. I could have gave him more, and not even certainty, because I can't give certainties about anything. But it felt like I could have done more to try to help him out, because in my mind I knew he was reaching out, but I wasn't focusing too much on what he was telling me. I was hearing him. I just wasn't listening to him. And I know nothing that I could have done and changed would have changed anything, and I get that, and I sit with that. But my mind keeps on going back of what ifs, of the what ifs. What if it would have? What if one word that I said could have changed something on that night, or could have changed something in the picture, or could have stopped and could have caused a ripple effect that could have stopped it from happening? It runs through my mind every day. And then on top of me not knowing exactly what happened, me not knowing exactly where he's buried, me not knowing nothing, not having no information at all throughout all these years, it just festered and festered and festered, and it started rotting inside of me. So that song Casket opened that up, and it opened a lot because it's part of my addiction, part of my grieving, everything was part of that. So it was a big deal that I was trying to minimize and tuck it away like it was nothing. And then that song opened that door that I did not want open up. I promise you that I did not want to open that door. I could put that on a lot. I did not want to open that door. But there was no way that I could have stopped it from opening. Because it was like a jam-packed closet. I was trying to put more stuff in there and close that motherfucker, and it just wouldn't do it. It had to come out. And now we're in this situation. We're in a good situation now, because now we're starting to get a headway, getting more information about what happened. So I'm getting closer and closer to finding out everything and seeing if I can finally get some closure in this, because I didn't think that it was gonna hit me that hard, but it did. Man. I know that it's going to be a long road to get to where, because I've been holding it for so long, and I know it's a long road, and it's a road that I'm afraid to take. It's a road that I just don't know. I just don't know. I've never been I mean, I don't want to say that I'm lost, but it's one of those things that I don't know what to do. But I know that in one way or another, we're going to work it out. One way or another, I'm going to figure something out, and I'm going to find a way. Because just like I didn't know how I was going to get sober and stay sober, just like how I didn't know if I stopped doing the pills, and I didn't know anything was going to happen if I stopped doing anything that I was doing, and I just did it, and I stopped it because I knew it was bad for me. So, me finally putting this to bed and grieving properly for him, I think it's going to be one of the moments of my life that's going to change a lot of things up, because it's been a while that I've been holding this in, and ever since that day, I can't put it back into the closet. It won't fit no more. It's become so massive that it's took it over a lot, but mentally, I mean, but I would like to say that I am in a better space today about it than I was literally a day or two ago. And I could see the light at the end of this tunnel. And Deb had messaged me, and she gave me some good advice and told me that I should try to, like, instead of just writing it down, writing what I want to say to him or whatever, try writing a song. Whether I put it out, whether I record it, it doesn't matter. That's not the point of it. The point is just to try to let it, because music is so close to me, and I'm so close to music. She thought maybe me attempting to write it, to get those feelings out and write it, maybe it'll help me let go of it. And every time I think about it, I want to just cry again, because it's just like, this is the ending of it, and it's been part of this grief has been part of my life for so long. It almost normalized itself to, I don't know how to live without feeling this. So it's one of those definitely bittersweet, but I know that it's needs to be done, and it needs to be done as soon as it can, because it's not good holding on to all that. That's a fact. Addiction becomes a normal thing. You think you can't be normal if you don't take, but the thing is, you can't. You can go out and be the same as everyone else over 30 years of weed. A fact. Beautiful. Congratulations, Rocco. 24 years of age and now 3 years sober. That's amazing. That is amazing. Carol, thank you so much. Thank you for the situation. I lost my mom and I am going through it. I appreciate you. Carol, I'm so sorry, and my condolences to you, and my prayers go out to you and your family. Thank you for coming and being part of this. Just accept the love and just stay here with us for a minute and just be here, like that. If you need us, we right here for you. My condolences to you. That's hard. That's hard. That is so hard, losing a parent like that. But we're here for you if you need us. You know that. Ion, what's going on? Philippines in the building. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Virex, I was with you at Live, and yeah. Right, okay. 59, I didn't feel at all left out. I'm so used to it now. That's amazing. That's amazing. Boss man, what's going on? Congratulations, all of you that shared your sober dates and everything. Congratulations to all of you. It's a tough road, and you guys made it. A lot of you made it many years, so it's just like, just to see that, it's like it's possible. It just shows the other people that are probably in the chat that are not so talkative, that don't want to share too much and just want to really listen, which is fine. If you guys just want to listen, you can. You don't have to share anything you don't feel comfortable sharing. You don't have to say anything. You could just sit here and listen to us talk, and maybe if you could get something out of it, maybe that could help you move on to the next step of your sobriety, or looking for better information, or just information period of mental health. So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, is because exposure is therapy. You talk about it even if you don't want to, even if it's things that you don't want to talk about. Let it out. Let it out. This is what this is doing. Is therapeutic. It's good to release some of it, to talk about it, not really to look for advice or anything like that. If just talk about it, just to get it out of your system, because you've been holding it in and you don't talk to do it about nobody. Even things like that. It's a wonder how just talking about things can help with the mental. If I tell you right now, I talked to my counselor, and just me talking, there was many times me just talking and him just asking specific questions, and me just talking. I end up finding the answer eventually as I keep on talking. And then he kind of stops me and looks at me and says, "You came to that all by yourself. I didn't even have to tell you that." So it's so good to talk, and it's so therapeutic to let it out. That you know, I just recommend people just do it. Talk in your phone. Talk on a recorder. Talk through pen. Talk, just get it out. Now, that's not a fix-all. That's not going to completely fix us, but we don't need fixing. We don't need fixing. There's no fixing what we have. We're addicts. We will always be addicts at the end of the day. We will always be addicts. There's no changing that. That's just controlling it. So a lot of people, when I hear a lot of people say, I need to go fix myself, I need to go fix my head, and what are you fixing? You just know how to. All you need to know how to do is just control it. How to trick your brain into adjusting to another way of thinking in life, and that's the key. Because we're trying to look for a fix for something that there's no cure for. Managing and controlling and controlling your triggers and controlling that's the key. That's the key. Finding little things to control certain situations. Understand something. In order for me to get off of drugs, we had to move counties. I had to move jobs. I had to completely, literally get a brand new phone with nobody's number on it besides my close family, because everybody else that was on that fucking phone was not good for me to be around. I'm talking about people that are around 10, 15 years at work. People that I've known for longer than that. Because I know what type of influence they are. I had to get rid of everything. I literally had to start from fucking scratch. I lost family. I lost friends. I almost lost my wife and kids. It opens your eyes to what's more important. If you're listening. But we're all here. Evil Monkey! What's going on, bro? Shout out to Carol. Evil Monkey with the dodo. Evil Monkey, don't press yourself to get over it. Let it come. Let yourself feel it. Talk about them. Say their name. Carry something good forward in their honor. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. Like, it's one of those things, bro. I know what needs to be done, but it's like my brain has got that section blocked. Like, not letting it out. Like, no, you're going to have to keep that one. And I think it's because I'm legitimately not ready to let it go. Because I need to know what exactly happened to him. I need to know. I need to if I could go through this journey and end this journey with me visiting wherever he's buried, then I'm done. And until that, I don't think I can. I don't think I could just call it. All right, I just need to have that. I need to know. At that time, how was he? At that time, where was he mentally? At that time, what was going on? And it's just. This was a dude that was in my life that through everything that I went through in New York, he was there. When I was homeless, he was checking up. You need to stay, and me, my pride didn't let me, but always trying to give me money to go get food, always trying to give me money to go get a hotel. He was always there. When I would move to Florida and I felt like I didn't have nobody out here in Florida, one day I wake up and he's outside of my house. And I hope and I wish one day that I could share that story, but right now I can't. Right now I can't. I can't remember any of that. I need to know. And that's what kills me the most, is not knowing. And it's one of those things that I know that I'm gonna have. This is gonna take a lot for me. I know it is. I know it is gonna take a lot for me, and I'm willing to go and do it. I'm willing to go ahead and go through it. I'm willing to go ahead and feel it all. Whether it hurts, no matter what, just go through it, because I can't. I want to celebrate Christian. I want Christian to know how much I love him. I do, but I want to say sorry to him. I just need to I'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further of all the do's, the beautiful Carly Flowers.
Hello, hello. I'm here. It's always something. Welcome to the life of lunacy. Can you hear me? Can you see me? All those things?
Everything's perfect.
Am I
Everything's
too loud?
perfect.
I feel a little
No,
loud.
you're fine. You're perfect.
Okay. Beautiful. I love it. So, hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Now that I've got my camera. Oh, actually, there we go. Now we're good. All right. Anyways, yeah. Just been, doing summer is finally here for the kids. And
Oh yeah, that's fun.
I know. It's all day.
I remember summer with kids. It was a lot of running. I remember a lot of running.
It's getting soon. I get to go bowling.
Let's go.
I get to go on a water slide.
Let's go.
Get to go to the movies.
Yes. Say hi.
The movies.
The movies.
What movie are you gonna go watch?
Yeah, I get to go see the new Toy Story.
Let's go, Toy Story 5. I'm so excited for Toy Story
I'm
5.
so excited he said for
I
this.
can hear them.
Oh, okay. How can you? You through my ears?
I'm loud.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put the link. If anybody,
Go. Please go. And then what I was talking to you about earlier,
yes.
we'll just do that whenever, because unless you want to do it now or whoever.
Let's do it now. Let's do it
Okay.
now that we got people in here already, and then I already put the link up if anybody wants to join. But let's do that segment now, and
Okay.
then after that segment, whoever's here, then I'll bring them up, and then we'll go by order.
Sounds good. All right. So you have the link, right, for that video? I'm going to read
I
this.
do have it. I already have it up.
Perfect. So let me go to, I got to switch Instagram accounts. And
So yeah, let's start from the very beginning so everybody could know what
Yes, I
exactly
will.
is going on.
So like 3 months ago, I saw Brain Squeeze, and I'm sure some of you have also seen this, did a reaction to a song called Alcoholic Memories, which he found through the Slaughterhouse Ren Slaughterhouse Facebook page, and the guy Andrew who wrote it, and it's very, very personal to him. He saw that we do the recovery sessions, and he reached out on the Instagram and we just started chatting, and I told him how much, how meaningful and deep it was, and how I was just like very, very impressed, and how brave it was of him to do that. And then he was like wanting to come up, and he was super into it, and so he just didn't fully grasp the time difference that we have,
right?
So it's 5 hours from where he
5 hour difference. Yeah,
and he's got little ones too, so that's too late, and his son is autistic. But anyways, so I asked him, because we were going to do a song, and he was going to tell us about it and all that, because the song also, he has it up for charity through a web, or he pronounced it, hold on, I'll split, wait, with that one real quick, let's see.
Yeah, I believe it's just pronounced Nakoa.
Nakoa is the charity.
Nakoa.
Which stands for, National Association for Children of Alcoholics. So,
okay.
Yeah. And I just think it's really important. And then I sent Jorge the links too for his Instagram and stuff. And I just want to read you what he wrote. It's for me to share on his behalf.
Yeah. Go ahead. So you're gonna share this. This is him. These are his words.
That's correct. Okay.
Gotcha.
Got it. All right. It says, "Hi, I'm Andrew, or Drut, which is DRUTT."
He was in the live stream today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he told me that he was there. Yeah, he's a super cool guy.
I love him.
Okay, so he says, "I grew up with an alcoholic mother. She made it really hard at home, so I spent a lot of time away from my house, just walking around till late at night, waiting for her to pass out before going home. We always tried to help her, but she just used to say we were ganging up on her, and that wasn't the case. So she moved out to drink away from us, where she could drink as much as she liked. I got a call telling me she had passed in 2018, and I had some pretty mad, bottled up feelings that I didn't know how to get out. My dad always told me I must never cry, so I always held everything in and buried it back. In October 2024, I realized I, too, had a problem with alcohol, and decided I also had to give up booze for good, or I would end up like my mom. Once I had done this, I had to address my feelings, and the only way I knew how to was to write it down. It started flowing. As I'd always been into music heavily, I ended up with a song, rather than a paragraph. After reading them back, all I could see was the pictures in my mind that would tell my story. So I went through all my old photos. I knew in CapCut that I could manipulate the pictures to move, so I decided to use that to tell the story from real pictures of my past. The pictures in the video are of me, my brother, sister, and my dad, etc. in real time when these things happened. It hit Instagram and took off pretty quick. I'd heard of a charity called Nakoa through Callum Best, who helps kids with parents who drink hazardly. I contacted them, and they immediately wanted to share my song and my story on their website. So now I'm hoping that parents and kids see the video and can relate to what happens in this situation, to the parent and the child. If it helps one kid find Nakoa, I've done my job. Though it has sparked the making of a musical addiction in me, so I've built this channel just for the music. There is more to come, but for now I just want to get this message out to anyone struggling with alcohol themselves, or a kid that needs someone to talk to that won't judge. I thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this song. Shout out to Ren Slaughterhouse, who have helped me immensely push this song out, and to Vibe and the recovery sessions for being so kind to play this on the channel. You are all doing wonderful things. Never stop, and I'll see you soon."
Amazing, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man, and something like that, man. That's so tough living that, but that's beautiful. The organization. You said you have the links and everything to give it to Jorge.
I sent it to Jorge from the Vibe Recovery chat. I don't have the website.
Gotcha.
I sent him the link to the song. I sent him the link to his Instagram, which I think has the link to the charity. But,
okay.
Well, let me double check.
Yeah, we could start posting that in the chat. That'll be amazing, so everybody could go and visit that and go and like they said, if you know anybody that's suffering from that, please go to that website and go get some of that help, man. 'Cause that's amazing though. That is amazing that he found that charity and then made this song. I can't wait to get into it. Are you ready?
I'm ready. It touches me every time. And the fact that you know that it's, you know, all real photos from
Right,
his
right.
childhood and he made this, it just makes it so much more impactful.
Oh man, this is called Alcoholic Memories, and it was made by Drut.
He's Drut.
Or does he want to go? Or does he want to go by Andrew?
He wants to go. Well, this song's probably more Andrew, but musically
Okay.
going forward, he's Drut.
Drut. Okay. Andrew Drut. Alcohol Memories. It is on you.
Yeah, I've got a picture of you. Right, listen, I've got a picture of you.
What are all the memories I remember as a kid? Well, I don't know where to start, this is hard, I must admit. If I go back to the village where it started, you should know that you might not want to hear this, but it's how my story goes. I started out my life and I would never get to mad, but nothing got on top of me and I looked up to my dad. I used to walk the streets at night and avoided going home, but the pressure kept on building up cause I always felt alone. But what was I avoiding? Where my safe place should have been was an alcoholic mother that was drinking at 16. She couldn't see the monster that was growing in her mind. The habit had taken over and the mental state declined. The rest that I will tell you may be harsh, but let's be clear. My father always told me, don't you cry, don't shed no tears. But holding all that anger in just seemed to cause more pain. When you're 6 years old, don't understand and don't know who to blame.
Golly,
I know,
boy.
right?
Oh my
It's so-
God.
Yeah. After talking to him too, it's like made it so much more. Like,
You could like you could hear it in his voice. You can like hear the pain and just the sadness in his voice. And it was like what I was saying, like telling a child to not cry and to hold
Right.
all that emotion in and not release it. I was saying that earlier before you got in here. Like you can't hold that stuff in. We can't. That's what starts the addiction. That's what starts the issues. That's what starts everything. It's us just holding everything in and not expressing and not coming out and talking about what's wrong with us because we're afraid that somebody's going to judge or somebody's going to tell us to fuck off or whatever the case is.
100%.
And it just sucks that it happens, and it happens all the time to kids, all the time, in our time frame and in this time frame.
Right.
And
And then you
it's
get
just
the shame and just everything. Like shame from your dad, even the person you feel you could be safe with.
That's home. That's safety.
Right.
That's supposed to be
Screwed
like
up.
base. That like my home is base. Like if I'm feeling any way subconsciously or whatever, if I'm not feeling right and I come to my home where my wife and my kids are, I am the safest there. That worry, that fear, all that stuff goes away, and I know that I can open. Having people tell you, don't show emotion, and live this life just stone faced with no emotion. It's not. It's for a child is a horrible thing to tell them.
It's so sad. And I mean, that's why I feel like this is such a good thing because so many people can relate to this from so many different perspectives.
Right.
And that's why this hits so hard for me and for like somebody like Heather whose son is going
Right,
through
yeah.
it, you know,
Right.
or others who have had, you know, issues with, you know, being like, well, me even as a parent and being an addict and seeing how much it affected.
It affected children. Yeah.
Right. And I mean, luckily, like Cammie and I have an open dialogue about it and can talk to each other, you know, in a clear, and she feels safe telling me how it made her feel, and you know, I can't change it, but it's healthy to be able to talk about it.
But exactly that right there, you said it, is just having that open dialogue and having that open door policy. That no matter what you're feeling and how you're feeling, no matter if I'm your parent or not, if you're feeling a certain way of something that I'm doing or saying or acting, come to me and tell me that this worries you or this is a concern. Because if we don't listen to them, we're gonna damage them more than what we probably already have, because our selfishness of just going through what we went through, and then just seeing how it affects. Like I sit here and I see how the way I was affected Anthony. I see how it affected Nevaeh. I understand it. I'm not blind. I see the triggers and everything that they have now was
Yeah.
due cause of the things that I did directly, and I see it, and without, like you said, without me having that, okay, I need to have this open door policy with my kids, and we have an open dialogue. Without that open dialogue, none of this would have worked.
Right. Yeah.
So
because
now my
before-
son will come and tell me, "Hey,
Yeah.
you, what's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you hungry? Are you good? What's going on?" And then I just tell him either, "Oh, I'm stressing because of this, or I'm stressing about that," and he's like, "Why? Well, let's." And he'll tell me, "Calm down." My wife will tell me, "Babe, it's because this is coming up, and you're anxious and your anxiety. Just come with me. Let's go chill. Let's do something. Let's forget about it." They already know my triggers, and they already know how, because the open dialogue, because I was
Right.
open with them, and I've cried with them, and I've hours and hours just talking to 2-3 o'clock in the morning with the four of us, just trying to
So important.
do
How
that
much of a
and try.
juxtaposition is that from when you were in your addiction?
Oh my God!
Right?
Oh my God!
It's almost scary to think about, but that's another thing. That's one of the things through recovery that I've had to deal with. That guilt
Right.
and shame of how I know that I was too start, because you can't really ever see yourself through someone else's eyes fully, but you can get a rough idea when they're
You could,
honest.
yes, yeah, you could get a good idea.
Yeah, and it's just, and plus being in that altered state of just or in the throes of our addictions, like I forget a lot of things that I did, even small things that I probably wouldn't have even thought.
Right. There's
They
some things
pick
that
up
my
on
son
it.
brings up.
Right.
There's some things that my son brings up to me from time, and he's like, "Dad, you used to do this, and I remember this used to bother me. Like I always found that weird that you always acted this way, or you did this." And then I'm like, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, I don't remember any of that. Like that is like you're talking about somebody completely different. Like I don't remember a damn thing of what you're saying, and then I'll get frustrated because I don't remember.
Yeah.
And now I got to go and try to. And my mind automatically goes to now. You got to go fix something that you don't even know what you did.
But
And then now automatic, I go to panic mode and stuff, and it's just a.
But the communication helps all that, because then he could tell you, and then you're like, okay, that with me, because I've had that same thing happen with with Cameron. Luckily,
Right.
Isla was so like she doesn't.
Right.
Cammy, sorry.
Cammy.
Don't call me Cameron.
Shout out the evil monkey for the dodo dog.
Aw.
Love, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, bro. He said, childhood trauma teaches kids to survive in silence. Addiction can become a way to numb what they never got to say. Recovery starts when that pain finally has somewhere safer to go. And
Exactly.
that is there's no other way how to say it or how to do it. That's just it right there.
Yeah.
It needs to find another way to go, and man.
Or it needs to heal, and like how you and I are doing it in recovery in the best way that we know how, right? We can only do the best that we can, and
Right.
get all the help for us, heal ourselves, and then heal together, right? With your kid, and having
Right.
that open door policy. Say, look, I did all this because so many addicts have, or their parents were also addicts, or they grew up in an environment where somebody was an addict. They saw the addiction. Mine,
Right.
complete opposite. I don't have that. My parents drink occasionally, but they weren't. I just went on my own freaking left.
See, I was raised seeing my dad. My dad was an alcoholic. My dad drank a lot. My mom didn't do anything. She didn't even smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
But it was. Alcohol was never my. Actually, alcohol was the least thing that I liked to do.
Me too.
My thing that caught me was the pills. The pills was what caught me in, and yeah, once it got to a 30 pill a day fucking addiction, I was all right. I need to fucking stop, because it's not a good fucking place to be at, and it took rock bottom in order for me to. I had to literally break all the way fucking down in order to rebuild myself up. There was no other way that was gonna work, Carly. I never saw another. I'm like, I'm going down with the ship. It's like I'm going down. That's it. And then once I was down, it was almost like after the drugs was out of my system and my head got clearer, it was almost like, oh shit, I gotta take two. I got an extra man. I got an extra life. Okay, now let me try to do this time. Let me try to do the opposite of what the fuck I just got through. This tornado of just pain and numbness and anger and let me see if I could take this a different way. And then once I had that clarity in my mind, it was like, all right, now it's time to amend everything. It's time to talk to everybody that I've ever wronged. It's time to really just let it all out. And I sat down. The first person that I thought that deserved it was my wife. And I sat Stacy down and I said, this is what's going on. She didn't know that I was an addict. I never showed it to her. I was a functioning, full-time, 9-to-5 addict. She met me as an addict, so she didn't know any different of what I was. So it was that I told her, I was like, I've been having this addiction problem, and this is what it is, and this is where I'm at all nights, all hours at night. And
how long were you guys together before you?
I want to say at that point, Anthony, this is 2014, so 7. We've been together 7 years at this point. But you're talking about, I go to work 13 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then when I'm home, I'm in bed.
Right.
So it's like she didn't have, there was a block there. He's tired, he's working, he's cracking, and I've always came with excuses, and I've lied, and just to cover it, and excuses why I'm feeling this way or what's going on, and lie, and that guilt weighs on you. So she needed to be the first person I had to open up to and tell all this to. And then once that happened, it was kind of like a snowball effect. That it just started, all right, now I got to start fixing every other thing that I find in my life that I lost when the last 20 years of this addiction, or 15, 18 years of this addiction. And I'm right now, 12 years later, thinking that I figured it out. So it's one of those. It's one of those things that it's like you don't know. You don't. This could go any way, but don't stop trying.
Yes.
Don't stop trying.
Like the way you did it is, in my opinion, and what I've working with other addicts and being one myself have seen, it's rare to have that one time and then you're done. And be so deep into addiction, and then I know you didn't do meetings, right? Yeah, so but you still kind of instinctively knew what to do, like talk.
So I didn't know what to do. All I know is that my body started going through changes, and I started getting sick a lot, and I started throwing up, and I started not being able to go to work, and I like my mental started going down. So I didn't know what. I was like lost for 3 years. I was completely zombified, like lost, not knowing. Doctors giving me a whole bunch of prescriptions for my anxiety and my depression, that it's counteracting each other and making it worse. And it's just like I didn't know. For 3 years, I was trying to figure it out, and I wasn't on anything. I wasn't smoking weed. I wasn't doing none of it. I wasn't even drinking alcohol. I said I was not gonna do nothing. So I was completely sober for 3 years. But then I was just like, mentally, I was down. I was like, I can't do this. And that's when one of my doctors told me about the weed, about it's legal now in Florida, yada, yada, yada. And that's when I kind of played with it a little bit. And then that's when I got it legalized. And I said, fuck it. Let me try, because it's the only thing that's actually helping me balance everything out.
With Kratom, that's the same way. People demonize it and whatever, but for me, that is what evened me out and made me functioning and not, like you're saying, like depressed and down and not feeling like myself. Because in our bodies, especially with the opiates, it literally changes your internal chemistry. Everybody's different, of course. Everybody's body's different.
Right.
But with our opioid receptor cups, which are linked to everything, really, your pain receptors, even your brain, with you and I with the opioid addiction for so long, long term, when you just keep basically you're supposed to be empty, and then you keep overflowing them for such a long period of time, then they don't have them anymore, and they flip out, right? And even because I kept thinking I was going through pause a little.
They're
bit
saying
okay.
you're a little low, Carly. They're saying your volume's a
Oh.
little low.
Is that better? Is that?
Go up like one more notch.
I just turned it up, didn't I? Am I turning it up?
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. How's that, guys?
Is this test? Too loud?
Sing a song.
More? La 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 la. Is that better? Okay.
Hold on. I think I
Thank
could
you.
adjust. Do some
got
type
it.
of adjustment. Do it now.
I did
Talk.
it. I'm talk.
There you
Is
go.
this better? Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, Bad Wolf. Darling.
Ow!
Ow! Oh God, that was probably peaking. Sorry.
That was loud as shit. No, it wasn't.
Hey,
that was
listen,
good.
that's just to get you back for the billions of times. You've done it to me. I'd just be listening, chilling, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the And I'm sure everybody here can relate to that.
That's a fact. All right, let's get to the song because we
Okay.
paused it.
I know. It's good. It
When the
brings
scene-
up all this. Sorry.
It
Go
does.
ahead.
I mean, but that's the whole part of it. It's
Exactly.
to bring this conversation so we can talk about it and not be ashamed of it. Not be ashamed because we have to talk about this type of shit, man. We can't keep this shit in. It's too dangerous.
That cause more pain when you're 6 years old, don't understand and don't know who to blame. Why did this happen? It doesn't seem right. A mom who just sits up and drinks gin all night. The psychotic screaming downstairs I can't bear. She bangs on the ceiling, this doesn't seem fair. And though I couldn't blame Dad, he was part of this too. A brain tumor caused lasting nosebleeds that came out the blue. So buying her to drink and smoke just kept her off his back. But feeding that addiction is what sent her off the tracks. My brother and my sister had to see all of this too. I walked up to my bedroom, something always made to do. I turned
Enabling the addiction is the worst thing anybody could do is enableize the addiction. Mm-hmm. There's no other way to even say that. That
It's
is
selfish.
the worst thing you could do. So
Yep.
selfish.
Yep.
Just because you don't want to deal with it, you just here give the pacifier to the temper tantrum, and then you go
Right.
do your thing, and then you do never enableize anybody that's going through sobriety or an addiction or anything, because
Right.
that's you can't do that. Because then,
And it can be
like
a
you
very-
said,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because some people don't even realize that they're enabling because the addict hides it so well. So there are lots of facets of enabling. Best thing that ever happened to me was my parents completely cut me off. Like wouldn't even speak to me.
Right.
And that was the very last time. That was my rock bottom. Even though I'd hit it so many other times, but the best thing
Right.
they did was say, "Fuck you." You've done enough, Well, they didn't say "fuck you," but they just they literally said nothing. So that's
Right.
what it was, and it was the best thing, because then I
Yeah,
just kind of
me-
realized finally. But I had been this roller coaster for so long.
That's see. My breaking point was I was literally 2, maybe 3 words away from losing Stacy and the kids, and I pretty much got Baker Act.
Yeah, I've been there.
And when I got out, it was me and her sat down and talked, and it was like shit's gonna either change or we're gonna have to just go our separate ways. She's like, I can't do this. I love you too much to see you destroy yourself.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't do it. And then that's when I was just like, I gotta do it. I have to. I can't just keep doing this shit. This is not working.
Well,
Like,
you had something that you
Right.
wanted more than that, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful that you were able to get to that point, over because so many people are completely powerless over anything else. Like kids can't change you, families.
I was
loved ones,
lucky.
nothing.
I was lucky because in my mind, the drug is the only thing that loved me.
Right.
The only thing that made me feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then to see that in my heart, I'm just like, no, Stacy's love, the love that I have for Stacy is a whole lot stronger than what the addiction had to me. Because me just having that idea, that idea of her and the kids not being in my life anymore
Was Terrifying.
scared the holy shit out of me. Because I knew what I had.
Right.
And I knew that I fucked it up.
But yes, exactly. You fucked it up. So it was a snowball. So it got to a point. So you did have those moments where you're like, oh, I can still balance this, like in your addict brain. I'll still make it where they'll still be there. It'll be fine. You know, that's what we do. We'd make the justifications to ourselves when we're in that fucked up stinking thinking, they call it. But you know.
Right.
And it's so, oh God. Yeah. I totally relate. Go ahead.
Something always made
this song is really good, by the way.
I know, it's
I
fantastic.
really, his words and just the beat choice that he selected to use on this.
I think he had somebody make the beat for him, but even still, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's a great beat.
bedroom, something always made to do. I turn around and see my sister sitting on the floor, crying with her wristlet, with her back against the door. I rush around for something that will help to stop the bleed. Maybe she wanted out of here and wanted to be free. I told her it would be okay, but I knew that was a lie. My mum would carry on and drink and would more than likely die. What we need to focus on is just what caused the trauma. Adopted as a baby cause her mother didn't want her. Her father died real soon after when she was just a kid. Then in her teenage years fell pregnant with my brother Nick. The father got his stuff and left as soon as he...
And look at that, she didn't even have a choice either. She didn't have a choice since birth. She didn't have a choice. It was just one bad shit after another. And it's like she started to, like what you said, repeating the same cycle over and over again. The same thing. Like her parents were all that happened, and now boom, now I have to redo it over here because she has this numbing pain. So it's like, I'm happy that he has music because this right here is the definition of breaking the cycle.
Right, exactly, and it's beautiful. And when he told me this, when he wrote me that, little blurb earlier, he said, how emotionally that affected him. He said every time I tell a story, I get so emotional, and I'm like, I get it, buddy, I get it fully, because when I have to really deep, when I first told my story, I was crying. It's hard to go back there, but I think it's healthy to feel, because we are allowing ourselves to feel those feelings, which I never did when I was in my addiction, or even early in my recovery, because I was still too guarded. I still had those walls built up.
Yeah, because we don't think as an addict we're taking taking these drugs to numb a pain, but we're not knowing that we're numbing everything else.
Yeah.
We're numbing our happiness. We're numbing our sadness. We're numbing our anger. We're just numb to anything that comes our way. Being in that numb state for a long time. Like I tell my wife sometimes, it's been 12 years, and I still feel like I'm getting better as I go. Like I'm regaining
100%.
more, because it's just like the first 3 years were horrible, Carly. They were bad. I couldn't talk right. I couldn't joke right. I just couldn't think. I couldn't do anything. And it was just a cloud. But then after that, after the third years, like that cloud, one day I wake up and I'm like, oh, why does everything just seem clear now?
Right.
Like everything just seems like I know what I need to do. And it's just like, I can't explain it how it happens. It's just, oh shit, I get it. And then we just go.
It's
and then
beautiful.
we just go. It's a beautiful fucking feeling.
And it's not to deter. See, it is, when we put it like that, it would take this many years. Well, yeah, it takes work, but how much work did you put into being a fucking addict in the first place? That's how I look at it, because it does take work, and it does take a lot of time, and and you have to be committed to it, but it's okay. Like, you'll figure it out. Like, it's, no matter what, every day we should be grateful for. Just being alive is like such a crazy gift, and being here, experience, even to go through what we went through, that's a gift. Because look how, I believe that people that have gone through shit in their lives are so much more interesting and so much more creative and artistic and just intelligent emotionally and all of it.
I think I agree, because I think it going through what we go through, it takes a lot of mental exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And in order for you to get through it, your brain needs to be able to function in that chaos.
Right.
So it's never going to glorify me being an addict, but
No.
surviving it and being on the other side of it feels really fucking. It feels like I
Like
can't. I had a second chance at life.
You went to war.
I went to war. I literally died at war, and I had a second chance to try to do it again one more time.
Yep.
It's a rebirth kind of a feeling, and I think that's what helps me stay sober. Not going back to that hard shit, no matter how hard shit gets. Mm-hmm. I think it helps me because I am definitely afraid to go back to that mindset.
Me too.
That mindset scares the shit out of me.
The best thing I learned in rehab was the playing the tape forward, and that's what I always do. And even if I don't use that ridiculous, it's not a ridiculous term, it is what it is, but if I just think, okay, so if I do this that one time, then A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way to fuck you, you're in a ditch somewhere, you know, and nowadays probably just dead from what they have,
from
you
that,
know?
for the
The heroin and the whatever, the
that fentanyl shit, that's crazy shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, with the end of my addiction, I was using fentanyl, but I don't think it was as strong as what it is now. Who knows?
Oh, now it's probably 10 times more
Right.
synthetic and more fucking harmful.
Right, like they say that
It-
meth now is like a super meth. They're using a different chemical to make it, and it's way worse. It makes you literally schizo. A person that I love, that I know, like, he's having an issue with cocaine right now, but it's like definitely not just cocaine, for sure, because he goes lunatic. Like, he turns into a paranoid, literal schizophrenic. Yes, I see. Sorry, my dog's trying to get pet. But it's so sad. It grips him.
It does.
Like,
It does.
bro,
It's
you get high for 10 minutes, great, and then you're a fucking psycho for 2 days. How are you having fun? How is this good for you in any way? Because you hate it. He's ripped all his cell phones. He's broken all of his TVs because he thinks people are listening. This is just like 2 weeks ago. I'm trying my best to like help him through it, but you know, you have to want to change. You have to want to change.
Yeah, it has to come from. It absolutely has to come from the person. You can't just do it for somebody else. The mistake that I did was I was doing it for Stacy and the kids, and I wasn't doing it for myself. That's why I feel like it partially worked, but then it was just like I started getting lost again because I was like I did what I needed to do for my family. We've talked and we've had the conversations and everything, but then I still feel this emptiness, and it was because it's like you're not doing it for you anymore. You're not doing it for you from the beginning. Like, you got to do it for yourself. You got to be the one that wants to be better. And it took me literally only until like 2-3 years ago for me to go ahead and really get deep into getting my mind where it needs to be, like fixing me and doing it for me. So it's a process. It's always going to be a fucking process. Yeah. And I can tell you this right now, I don't mind going through the process because right now in my life I am extremely happy, even though I got still things that I got to work on. For the most part, I'm extremely fucking happy with my life.
Well, everybody always has things to work on. That's the thing that people don't, addicts or whoever, I should say, I thought, like, oh, okay, I'll be sober and everything will be grand. No, life is still fucking life, and it's still shit sometimes, and it's beautiful other times, but it is what it is. Like, it's just learning to deal with it without picking up and using that, the whole thing. And that is what...
A teenage years fell pregnant with my brother.
Go.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Rewind it like 10 seconds, we're good. Go. No, perfect.
Because her mother didn't want her.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I literally didn't mean to play it.
We're good.
Finish your thought, because now I feel bad.
Now I don't have any idea what it was. Like, I have my dog over here wagging her tail, hitting these lights, and then, like, I'm trying to watch this, listen to you. Totally forgot about that, like, when it happened. So we're totally...
Oh, the ADHD brain is real.
Yes, sir. All right, Captain.
Died real soon after when she was just a kid. Then in her teenage years fell pregnant with my brother Nick. The father got his stuff and left as soon as he was told. The drinking started getting worse and couldn't be controlled. Then she met the next one, pregnant with my sister Jane. But what came next would shape her future, he was most to blame. He beat her up, she covered up, the baby felt the pain. He didn't care, his punches left the room blood-stained. My brother watched and felt so scared, the mental scars are branded. Then as he grew, he never knew would cause a cocaine habit. Really should say thanks, showed me how to be a dad. I'll never treat my kids like that, never see them sad. The pictures left will haunt me now and in my brain they fry. My kids will never feel like that, I promise you, no lie. Why did this happen? It doesn't seem right. My mama just sits up and drinks gin all night. I stand at a furnace, the last thing she'll see. My face is the picture, she's finally free. Why did this happen? It doesn't seem right. Sobriety's calling, no more drinks for life. I stand in the furnace, the last thing she sees. My face is the picture, she's finally free.
Yeah, I've got a picture of you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a video.
Yeah, and he made that from photos, like, and it's all real. That's just, it's so.
I just love the authenticness, the realness of it.
That's
it's
therapy.
just,
You're absolutely right.
oh, absolutely.
That's like
Oh,
the most
absolutely.
hardcore therapy ever. It's like a
Oh,
immersive. You know how they put people like on tall buildings if they're scared of heights? That's
Yeah,
what that is.
Exposure therapy.
Yes, there you go. Full on.
Wow, I put the link up there. I know Jorge
Jorge
did
has
it, but I felt like I needed to put that link up there too. That was a great song. Shout out to Andrew.
Yes, thank you
for
Andrew.
that. That was an amazing track. The video was even, but it fit the freaking song perfectly.
Right. And you really feel, especially if you've been, you know, in any type of situation like that, you can, I relate to it. Anybody, I mean, if you can't relate to that song on a human level in any way, then
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want. I don't want to really have too much conversations with you if you can't at least feel something out of that song.
Yeah.
So there's a link, guys. If you guys want to show love, please hit the link, subscribe to him, watch the video, leave a comment on it, let him know how amazing the song is, the video is, if you guys are messing with it. And so you guys don't forget, the pinned comment on top does have the link to join the live stream if you guys want to come up here and share. If you want, it is for people that just want to come up here and share today. The link, I think it's still pinned, if I'm not mistaken.
It's pinned. I just shared the thing to Carly. Say hi in the chat. I see what? Your YouTube page? I lost you? What do you mean you lost me? Heather, how could you lose me? Heather would be
Heather be thy name.
She's distracted, as always. Okay, so I also shared the link to NACOA, I believe is how he said it. The
NACOA.
National.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you got that up there. Beautiful.
Yeah, I just shared it. Well, I just shared.
So there's the links. There's NACOA, the link NACOA there, guys. There's the link to Andrew's YouTube page, and Jorge's putting up some links as well, and Heather's as well. She's got Carly's page. Carly's YouTube page is up there as well. Please go follow Carly. Subscribe to her page.
On there more.
Let's get her to 17,000 subscribers by the end of the week.
17,000, and let's get Ray to 17 billion subscribers.
Billion?
Why not? Oh, there's not that many people. Fuck. So let's
that's what
make more accounts and just subscribe on all of them.
Subscribe on all those accounts. Like I said, if you guys want to share, the link is in the pinned comment. You just gotta, if you're gonna go through a computer, do not use Chrome. Chrome is the worst thing that you could use for StreamYard.
I learned it the hard way, but Edge is working fantastic.
Edge works beautiful. Actually, it recommends you using Edge more than anything else. I ChatGPT'd it. It absolutely said. He is like, Edge is the go-to web browser to use for this.
Absolutely. You have Paul, I have Coral. Coral the Oracle, I call her, and you have Paul who knows it all. But I
Paul
love
that knows it all.
Yeah, there's.
It helps when you need to find some shit out. Like, I had a problem with the pump in the pool. I figured it out.
Is it ready? Did you get it all done?
Oh, I'm already swimming.
Yeah.
This is day number 4 of swimming. Oh, I'm doing some laps. Oh my god.
You're lapping
So
it?
Carl-
Yeah, you have a huge pool, right? Like, your above ground is like, I remember it's.
Yeah, it's
How
pretty
wide?
good.
Like, what's the. How do you measure
Stacy, if you're in the chat, Stacy knows the numbers.
The
I don't
diameter.
fucking know.
The
I knew it when I looked at the box.
Okay.
And I saw it and I was like, oh, that's the number. And then that quick I forgot
So
it.
if you're standing at one side, like,
It's about 23 inches, isn't it?
inches? No. What?
Or no, 23
The whole, feet?
feet.
That makes
23
sense.
feet.
Yeah.
23. No, it's more than 23 feet.
Like, so if you're
It's
on
got
one
it.
side.
22 by 52. There you go. 22 by 52
Holy
inches.
inches? No, it's not inches.
Or feet.
Yeah, it has to be feet.
22 by 52 feet.
Thanks, Stacy. Well, no, it does. Those, I think inches are the ones with the 2, right? And then 1 is foot. Never mind.
I don't fucking know.
I'm being.
It's all I know is it's
huge.
huge.
That is.
It's a
humongous.
huge fucking pool.
That's
It is.
wild.
All right, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
20.
we got somebody that hit the link that wants to come up and share today.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you seen him in the live streams. Who is
Chad.
Chad?
Who is Chad? There's Chad. Hi.
Hey.
What's going on, brother?
You can hear me. Everything's good.
Everything's copacetic.
Lovely.
All right.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for the song. I listened to it. It's awesome. I love the
Awesome.
vibe. Yeah.
Good.
I sent
Yeah.
it to her the minute that we done reacting to it. I sent it to Carly. I was like, well, this is a song that he. Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
song. I loved it.
It just,
Yeah.
I always try to play for the crowd in a sense. Like when I
Right.
go to the bars, I put money in the jukebox, but I kind of read the crowd. I'll play a couple at a time and see how it goes over and go that way. So it just,
That's a beautiful way.
and then with your 5 years, I was like, I got to, shout out to the family and to, you know what I mean?
Hell
Like
yeah.
the people that I
we
have
appreciate it.
the
Thank
small
you.
contact with,
We
Yeah.
absolutely appreciate it, man. Definitely.
That's very sweet of you.
It's amazing.
So, what's your deal? Tell us about you, because we haven't really heard the story
Yeah, we
of Chad.
need
Who
a
is
story.
Chad?
I was about to say that the story of Chad.
I guess I'll start with the accident. So almost 2 years ago, I was riding my bike and I got hit and run over by a truck, and had to have brain surgery to save my life. I actually had the paramedics and the cop. I met them last year, so that about a year after, and had them sign this shirt, and just kind of met them. I have no recollection of the accident whatsoever. Like no memory, because from what I could put together now, I was coming through a crosswalk. The guy had a stop sign, and there was 2 lanes coming from the left, and then a split, and then 2 lanes coming from the right. And so he was looking to his left and never even looked to see me coming across. So like I normally didn't cross at crosswalks because of that, because people are just trying to, gun it ahead of other people.
Right.
But I don't remember. I don't know why I was going through it that day. Then
there's-
he ended up gunning it and got me with his driver's side. And then from what I can tell, he ran over my bike that was on top of my leg, which may have saved my leg. So
Okay.
like it still got messed up, but it didn't get broken, didn't do anything bad. And then from that point, I was just out. The paramedics, when I talked to them, they actually said that I came to in the ambulance and gave them my name, birthday, and they had a couple of vodkas that day. And when I had looked back on like my credit card just to see, kind of what I did spend or where I went, because I couldn't remember like any of it, I spent $6 at a bar. So I either bought 2 drinks or a drink and then a tip. But like,
yeah. Unless you're at happy hour, you're not getting 2 drinks for $6.
Yeah, and so I was it was in the middle of, it was, I think like 6 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock, in the evening. And so they took me to the hospital. And when I got there, I came to again, was telling the doctors my mom's name and number, my sister's name. And then as I was saying her phone number, I was trailing off, and they knew it was because I was bleeding on the brain, apparently. So luckily my brother was not too far away and was able to come and sign paperwork, but he said as soon as they signed it, they just took me back.
To do surgery?
And then, yeah. I mean, immediately, because it was just like,
They had to let the
it was
pressure
either you get this surgery and
or
you die.
Right.
You get the surgery, you could still die,
Yeah.
or you could not be good, from that point on. And actually, so like, it was my diagnosis, and I think this is from when I got my discharge papers or whatever, was a motor vehicle crash major, a laceration of the lower extremity, which was my leg that got ran over. So I have a big scar on my shin. I have road rash still on the ankle that was on the ground and getting rubbed and everything. The occipital bone fracture, which is the back of the skull. So I have it's almost like a cross-shaped break back there, a fracture. And that's what caused the bleeding on the brain and stuff. That was the worst thing, because if that would have gotten any worse, it could have impacted my spinal cord and stuff and that kind of thing. Yeah. Fracture of the ethmoid sinus, which apparently is what took my smell away. So I can't smell or taste anything right now. When I first realized that I couldn't taste or smell, it was weird, because like really strong odors I could smell, like a floral scent. And like if I put a mint in my mouth, I would taste floral, and it just got really bad in my nose, and it was just weird. And then that eventually went away. I don't know how many. Yeah, it was just things were just so. Every time I look back on, last year, let's say, or whatever, and meeting the fire department and meeting the officer that was there that helped, I remember it, but I probably wouldn't if I didn't have a picture, in a sense. I don't know. It's
no one's blaming you for that. Don't feel any way.
Yeah, I know,
what I mean?
but it's just weird. It's a weird feeling.
If you don't mind me asking, how much hours of surgery did they have to do on you?
That I have no idea.
Did
So
you have multiple surgeries, if
basically,
I'm not mistaken? Did you? I read your thing.
I know that they had to.
Your story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Jorge's. Sorry to interrupt, but Jorge's gonna share that link in the chat of Chad's story his sister wrote.
Okay, just to show the story.
And he doesn't want any donations.
It was 2 years ago, so I don't need. I mean, you got that children thing. Do it for them. I don't need it. Just
no. We're not asking for. This is not a money asking situation.
Okay, good.
I think it's sweet that your sister did that and shared your story, and I think it would be nice.
Right.
Just put it up.
Yeah, that's the only way I know half of it. That's because even so the operation or whatever, and then they put me in a medically induced coma for a week. And now this is the weird part. So apparently, a night or two after the coma, after I was let out of the coma or whatever, I ended up at the nurse's station asking if someone could tell me where I was and why I was there. Like, I was that coherent enough, I guess, to walk and talk.
Wow.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I have no recall of that.
Time. It was not your time.
No, that absolutely wasn't your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was I mean, I remember bits and pieces, and I don't remember exactly what's real. I did try to escape a couple of times. I made it out to the parking lot once.
Oh,
from the 6th floor. So it
Wow,
was-
that's not bad if you made it to the if you made it outside to the parking lot.
Yeah, well, you know.
exactly, and they were telling everybody I wasn't going to be able to walk or talk forever, and I was like,
And
well,
this man's
look
over
at
here
me
walking to
now.
the parking lot. You good, baby?
That right
Let's
there
go.
Yeah.
proves that our subconscious is, and our other, you know, our consciousness is external, and it's so much more powerful
Now-
than this.
Absolutely.
Internal. Yeah. So you
Absolutely.
were just like your higher self, your subconscious, however you want your. You
Now,
call
did
it.
they
It was
did
like,
they
"We're
say
good."
did they say that was like a normal reaction after a surgery after all that?
No, that's not. The only normal thing, in a sense, is that I did have a seizure shortly, like a day or two after, as well, from the surgery, or from waking up from a coma, because of the brain surgery, is what I have been told, or
Yeah.
whatever. That is kind of a common thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I have not had one since, so that's
Good.
cool.
Good.
And that's
yeah.
that's actually why I'm not drinking too, because I don't want to affect that. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
don't want. I'm too afraid that I don't want to pass out in a bar, not with, you know, I mean, because of a seizure.
Right.
I've done it with alcohol before, but I don't want to do it with
Yeah,
seizure.
no, and seizures are super dangerous too, because you could just hit your head on something if you're having one. Like, if people
Oh,
don't know what's
yeah.
happening, you could swallow your tongue. Like, there's all
Let me
sorts
see
of
if I can show you
crazy
the
shit.
scar here.
Yeah, look at his head. It's
Yeah.
wild. Dude.
Wow.
So it went down all the way over the
Yeah.
ear and stopped somewhere kind of around here. And then I didn't. I used to write trivia questions and host trivia nights, and so I've got like just a fount of useless knowledge and stuff, you know. So here's one for you guys.
I love it.
In brain surgery, and because I had to ask the doctor this, for one, I asked if I ever actually died.
Yeah.
That's, you know, but she said, nope, you never coded, whatever. But I said, you know, what do I have? Is there a plate? Is there plastic? What? I don't know, what, you know.
Yeah.
And she said, this is the weirdest thing, man. Like, there's a little dent up there that she felt kind of, and she was like, I think it was here, but they take a piece of your skull out and put it in your stomach. And
Right.
they save it in your stomach while they're working on your
And
head.
then they put it back
and they
there.
put it back together, and then
Yeah.
they take it out of your stomach and put it back in your head.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty
never
cool.
never knew that.
Yeah. Because they do it for
Yeah.
so long, they don't want the bone.
Yeah.
That's like bad,
Yep.
you know. That especially this area of the head is like fragile.
But I mean, who
bone.
thinks about that? Like, that's just not like.
Well,
Crazy.
trial and error. They had figured out. Well, shit, we can't just
Yeah,
throw this
no,
on the
yeah.
table because it doesn't work.
Right,
we gotta
right,
put it somewhere.
No, I understand.
Don't
Doctors.
need it. Just throws it.
Yeah, so that was
Probably
kind
how
of
they
weird.
used to do it.
And I actually ended up checking myself out of the hospital, kind of. So about
How long were you there again? How many months? Or
there was
like
5 weeks total only,
5 weeks.
and so they wanted me there longer, and it was about the 3rd week, I think it was, because it was I think it was the 4th of July week. There was a tornado that was coming through the area, and they said, hey, if we have a warning, we're going to move everybody out to the hallway to protect you, you know, from the windows and stuff.
The windows, yeah.
And so, sure enough, the tornado warning goes off. They come in, and I had a alarm on my bed, so if I did get up, they would know. To me, I didn't understand that. I realize now is because I tried to escape all the time. They finally put me in like hospital gowns and stuff too, because I was in street garb when I went out to the parking lot and stuff. And then where was I at there? I'm sorry.
You were in your hospital gown.
You were in the hospital
alarm,
gown.
Bed
The
alarm.
alarm, the tornado.
Oh, the alarm on the
you guys
tornado,
were
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So the alarm goes off. They shut my alarm off. I go walking out there, and I'm sitting in the hall, and I start looking down the hall both ways, and I see everybody's getting like brought out on their beds, and they're all hooked up to stuff, and it's all like no one can do this on their own, except I walked out there by myself, and I'm just sitting in a chair.
Right.
And that's when it hit me. I was like going, why am I here? And then when my mind started kind of coming back to, I say the last week or two, is when I started kind of complaining and saying, hey, this is not right. They finally brought up a doctor, and she said, listen, I know you are not feeling like you're doing anything here or whatever. We would like to bring in a psychiatrist, to see if you're in your right frame of mind, whatever. I don't know how she said it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, if he says you're okay, I'll let you go as early as tonight, And so I was like, all right, whatever. I mean, if that's what it takes, let's do this, bring him up. I don't know why he hasn't been already.
It's the CYA thing with hospitals. They want to cover their ass,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
and that's great. And so I was like, yeah, do that, because I felt in my right mind. So I was talking to the dude, and 10, 15 minutes into it, he's just like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why they're treating you this way. And then we talked for another hour or so, and he just said, you can make your own decisions. You understand what's going on. And he wrote it out. So that doctor came back up, and I said, I'm out of here. I should not have left, probably.
But you're okay. So you made the decision that you made.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
made a
went to
decision,
follow-up
yeah.
appointments,
Yeah.
right? So
And here's the
you
thing.
You're a miracle man, Chad. Chad the miracle man, bro.
The weird thing is, though, I hadn't been to a doctor since I was like 14, 15 years old or something like that. That was the last record they could find about me. Like, I don't go to a regular doctor. I didn't take medicine.
Right.
I didn't do anything, And
honestly,
so
that's
this is the
probably
first time
not
in
a
my
bad
life I've
thing.
ever taken medicine. No, I know, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I get thrown into something like that, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
So-
You a
You had
miracle man, dog.
that crazy ass accident. You had brain surgery, and
Yeah.
we're only in the hospital 5 weeks. I had an infection.
5 weeks is crazy.
I know,
for brain
and I was
surgery.
in there for 3 months. Like,
Especially when you
surgery.
read those updates, my sister had posted like a link to like a brain injury site or whatever, and talking
we
about.
shared it in the chat. The link.
Yeah,
It's
and so
there.
if you find
Yeah.
that link, it kind of shows you what they were seeing, or what they were being told. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what to expect, and so it's creepy. But then that's the other thing. Like, I don't know my lifestyle. Like, I live in a van and I travel. Like, originally I started with the Appalachian Trail. I got injured. I decided to get a van so that I could kind of do it and not be stuck in Georgia, like,
Right.
1,000 miles away from home type of thing.
Right.
But I travel to a place and I stay there for a little bit and just see if I like it. And if the vibe feels good, I stay there.
Right.
And I
Love
try
it.
to find a
Love
job,
that.
and I try, and I'll work
That's
on.
beautiful, man.
And so
Love
that's how I
life.
do that, And so now, it's just, I don't know what the brain injury is affecting. I don't know what my years of alcoholism is affecting. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
But
from,
do
like,
you
I don't have the
really-
memories like I didn't have the memories before the accident, in a sense, because of
your
my lifestyle and the
alcohol.
drinking.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you're traveling from like one town to another, every couple of weeks just to see how things are or how you feel about places. But even if you go someplace for 6 months, you might make some connections, but you're probably not going to see them again for 6 months, if ever.
Right.
That's a weird thing, man. Like,
No,
I
that's a
started taking
beautiful
pictures
thing,
with
too.
people just to remember them. Yeah.
Right, but that's like everybody.
And
It's not just
so
because your memory. Like, literally, people are the same.
Now,
Yeah.
when was the
That's
when?
really- Go ahead.
My memory. Don't even talk about my memory.
Right.
My memory. I don't even remember what day's today. But
I'm
you.
the
So
same
you
as
have you done checkups and everything? Have you gotten
Oh,
that part
Okay, yeah, so
checked
that's-
out?
that's the weird thing. So after I get out, I have to find a doctor, a primary care doctor,
Right.
and a neurologist. So I find the primary care doctor. They, prescribe me the high blood pressure medicine or whatever, because, I don't want to risk
Yeah,
bleeding
the-
on the brain again or
right.
whatever.
Mhm.
Right.
And then I have an anti-seizure medicine that I take that, prevents it or whatever.
Cybertol? Sorry,
I can't remember what
It's
the
not my business.
Hepra or
It's-
something.
you're fine.
Yeah. But where was I there?
Oh, sorry. You were talking about you're
You're
finding
listing the medications
doctors.
they were giving you with the doctors. You
Oh,
found your primary.
yeah, so I had to-
You got the neurologist.
Yep. So I had to go to the neurologist about the seizure prevention type of stuff.
Right.
And the first time I went to the doctor, it was, I was like, okay, it's a doctor. She's not going to know like a lot, like about brain surgery and stuff. But when I went to the neurologist, it was weird. Like he was just like, okay, press down on my hands, press up on my hands. Let's check your reflexes. How you doing? Okay, see you later. We'll see you next year.
That's crazy, man.
No,
After brain surgery.
I hate
like
that.
this
I
was
hate
3
that.
months later.
That is
And they
sad.
probably charge you like, $450 or some bullshit.
Yeah, but it's just like that. I still can't get it. I don't understand. Like even this. So that was 3 months after, and then I went 1 year after that to do my yearly checkup or whatever, and it was just the same thing. Like, hey, how's your reflexes? Hey, and I'm just. I don't get it. Like I don't.
You can use your own judgment and be like, how are my reflexes? And you could do it yourself and not have to. And then if there is an issue,
Oh, yeah.
since that's all he's checking. Then
Absolutely.
if you ever experience any problems, then you can go seek that kind of help. But I think you're
Absolutely.
Yeah,
good. Honestly, the way your mindset is. I mean, yes, that's a traumatic thing, and everybody should always, disclaimer, follow the doctor's instructions. But I truly, because I had, they wanted me to have open heart surgery,
Yep.
and I was like, no, even because my heart valve got eaten away by the infection that I had. Whatever, it's a long story.
No, I remember you
That's why
saying
I
that
was
in the
I was
message.
telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, like they said that I would have to have a replacement valve, and I would have to do this, and I'm not gonna be able to do that, and my heart's gonna never function the same. But I got while I still had Medicaid until they dropped me, because I don't make less than $300 a month. What the fuck? Like, who makes less than $300 a month? Obviously, I don't make. Okay. Anyways, so Ray, stop.
Yeah,
No.
me too. Right now.
What happened?
But I mean, like consistently, you have to, it's whatever. But
Right.
like, especially with kids. Never mind. That's gonna take me on a whole tangent now. So, point is that they wanted me to have checkups like at least every 6 months with cardiologists. Every time I went, when I still had the Medicaid, I had 100% heart function. But that's just because I didn't let that thought in my mind, like, oh, my heart is fucked up. Oh, I'm never gonna be the same. Oh, I'm
Exactly,
I'm
yeah.
fine. I'm good. And your body kind of just like follows that mindset. Like if you believe it and you're like not bothered by all these people telling you negative things, and you just think positively and you feel good. I honestly like, of course, follow up with your doctor because you never know. And some things definitely you need to see. But I like, and even all the natural herbs and medicines that you could take that help I have a book like this thick that's old as shit that my grandma had, has every single natural remedy, and it's crazy.
I've been doing medical
all the-
marijuana because I used to smoke all the time anyway. But like I never knew the medicinal purposes of it. Yeah, to be honest with you, like when I smoked it before, it was just to get high.
Right.
And now, like it actually does
helps.
help. Yeah, like
Wow.
it helps me sleep. It helped because the other bad thing is it's been almost 2 years now. This thing still hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can still feel it all the time. Like it
Ugh.
just sitting here, I can feel, and then
It
when
like
you get
radiates, yeah.
sunburnt or whatever. I mean, it's just, but it's always, and then I couldn't sleep on that side for probably the first year at least, just because
Yeah.
I was afraid of, and it hurt, and I was afraid of like, God, what if my skull, like snaps apart? I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
But
Because-
now,
Oh my God, bro.
how are you doing now, like with it and everything? Like the pain. What do you use for that and such?
Honestly, the marijuana, because
Mm-hmm.
when I'm going to bed at night, like I'll take a gummy to help me sleep, and it does kind of, I don't know if it numbs it or if it just makes me forget about it, but I just don't. It helps me sleep. I know that, and
Well,
then
That's all
the
that matters.
gummies
There's just
are
times
good
where-
because The gummies relax every fiber of your. That's why I take the gummies. The gummies don't get me high per se of my mind. I'm high. I'm blitzed.
Yes.
The
Yes.
gummies
Yep.
gets my body like very relaxed. That's it.
Yes.
To me, the gummies work like CBD on crack.
Okay.
It just
okay.
relaxes my whole. It just relaxes my whole entire body. It just gets me
yeah.
feeling good. All my aches, my pains, my joints, my back,
Even more so
my
than
neck.
the muscle
It
relaxers,
relaxes.
I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Way more.
absolutely. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't get me high. Like I don't get too blitz when I'm on the
Yep.
gummies. Now when I add and then I start adding the syringe, that's a different story. But if it's just
Sure.
the gummies, bro, I'm good to go with just that.
I kind of like they sell in Iowa. That I'm in Iowa, and it's just the worst state for medical marijuana. You can't even buy flour. I hate calling it flour,
Oh,
but you can't buy flour
Why?
here. So it's just
At the
because it's
dispensary?
just yeah, and there's only medical, and I got a medical card, but you can't buy flour.
They don't have
So you
flour
can-
at the dispensary.
No, you
What
can't.
the
You
fuck?
I even if I got it from somewhere else, I couldn't have it in Iowa,
Right.
even with the medical card. Like so.
yeah.
It's either vape or this or
What's
that
the
or
big-
whatever, and then
Well,
there's
there's
powder
powder.
though, which I love because you can throw the powder into a drink,
Yeah.
and you just pop it down like a shot or whatever, and then
I'm
that
waiting
way it
for
hits
that.
you all at once, so you're not waiting
I'm
for
waiting
that.
for.
Is it
I'm
like
waiting for the powder to get in it. Yeah,
Is it-
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like extract? Kind
it's like
of?
an extract. Yeah, it's pretty much just what it is.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
telling me that about that in my dispensary, and I was just like, oh, like you can literally mix it in with water, stir that bitch up, and just take it.
It's
And
better-
you good money.
It's better than drinking a whole, because they'll sell the Delta 9 stuff or whatever, because there's a
Right.
loophole in Iowa where they can sell that, but they can't sell the other stuff. And so like those drinks though, they're 12, 16 ounces. And then not only do you have to drink all that, but you got to wait for all that to kick in for like 10 milligrams or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when you can just
And
pop
it's
a
synthetic.
shot
It's
real
not
quick and
the
it's,
same.
however much you want.
I don't agree with any of the chemical made or the man-made stuff, because it's just
Yeah.
not, it's not.
I'm
the
not, hey, but to me now, especially being in the van, here's my cat real quick.
Oh, she's
Siamese.
beautiful.
What's her
Siamese
name?
cat. She is so gorgeous.
It's Bruce
Oh,
Leroy.
sorry.
Oh.
Tomcat. I apologize.
My
Bruce
bad,
Lee is gonna
Bruce
kick my
Lee?
ass. Sorry for
Bruce
misgendering
Leroy.
you.
Bruce Leroy's
from-
fire.
It's from an old 80s movie. I'm surprised you don't know it, Ray.
Bruce Leroy.
It's
What
from The
movie?
Last Dragon. The Last
Oh, I've
Dragon.
seen that movie.
I've seen
Yeah,
that
with
movie
Show
300
Enough.
million times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I named him Bruce Leroy, because he kind of
That's
looks like him.
amazing.
So.
That's
Love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it, man.
What a beautiful
That's
cat. Or handsome.
so dope.
Excuse me. Handsome.
And
Yeah,
you know
he'll take
what?
us
Yeah,
out.
you know what? And you know what? It's just gonna start getting. You're gonna start getting better and better and better and better, look, bro. Your whole entire story has left me in like. This dude is
He's a miracle.
literally a walking miracle, bro.
It's the best thing about this whole thing, I think, for me. For one, I can't remember anything. So I have no trauma, really. Like that poor bastard that hit me. That poor guy that hit me, he stuck around. Everything, he was cool, but
That's
poor
good.
guy,
That's good.
who knows what trauma he's living with, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Well,
he
that's
thought I was
because
dead.
You have
Were you
empathy.
able? Did you talk to him after the fact or no?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't really want to. I
Understandable.
didn't go after him legally because I felt like I said, like he suffered more than I did in a sense, and I just
Right.
wanted everything to be done and over with. So we just went
But
after the
to be clear, it was
insurance
his fault.
company and and he stuck around. He said it was his fault. He said
Okay.
and he
Oh, that's great. He took responsibility.
I have not personally looked at the dash cam, but I've had friends look at it.
Mhm.
I just don't know. Like you don't see me hit the ground because it was such a tall truck or whatever. You see me just go out of frame.
Okay.
But I haven't really wanted to watch that yet. I guess I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it'll trigger something or not.
You're so emotionally mature. I want to let you know
Oh, yeah.
because so
Absolutely.
many
Thank you.
people wouldn't have and you've had this brain. So you're
it makes for a good
I'm
story.
impressed. Right, but
It makes for a good
that's-
story.
But you are protecting yourself in ways that most people wouldn't even think that far enough ahead to do, and that's very commendable. And I just want to I hope you realize that. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah, but no, it is like it's a great story when I'm like, because I still go to bars because like I don't drink, I'll just have water or whatever. But that's what I'm so used to, and I'm a single guy, no kids. What else am I going to do? And I live in a white van that's unmarked. What,
I drive one for work.
Bar's the easiest thing. Yeah, exactly, right? So like, and me coming out of it, especially with that beer when it's rolling back.
Pop an edible, drink some water, go to the bar, put some music on, man, and chill.
But that was the best place to find out how a town is, and to find out jobs, and to meet people, and see what kind of a place, you know what I mean? So like that was just a place to go, and so I still do that, and then last year on the anniversary of my accident, I did a shot with Jesus. Jesus, not Jesus.
I was just gonna say that. Jesus.
He was my neighbor at the amusement park I was working at, and he was my neighbor. And so we went out, and I did a shot for that to celebrate being alive again, basically.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
And so I'm going to be doing that every year. I'll go out and have one shot for the
shot, take it to the face.
Anniversary.
You good?
Yeah.
Take a shot of that THC too.
And then,
hey, don't have to worry about that. I got that covered.
How far you've actually come since that, because you can take a shot and then not want 5
I know
more.
That's the weird thing. I've just always I've been kind of that way where I don't need it. Like I've never drank at home. It's always when I'm out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still being an alcoholic, as much as I was drinking too.
But that's,
and so like I would only do it when I was out and socializing and stuff. And then if I didn't have the money or whatever, I would just take off a week, 2, whatever. And so now that I have an excuse of not wanting to have a seizure in a bar, it makes it much easier to just say, no, hey, I'll just take a water. It is weird ordering just a water, but
Yeah, but you get used to it over time, right?
Yeah, and I always tip them. Like, I hand them $5. They're like, no, it's water, it's free, And I'm just like, no, that's for you. And they're just like, nobody tips you $5 for water. And I'm like, yeah, but it just makes me feel better.
Does.
It's just normal. It's just normal for me. Like when I was drinking, I would just tip, and so that's what I tip for water. I don't care.
But I know what you're talking about, and I don't know. Maybe I just worked at different kinds of bars.
Well, that's the thing. I'm in Iowa. You know what I mean? Like small town. The place I'm originally from was the biggest one around, the biggest city around, and it was like 25,000 people. Right? So.
Moly.
And I'm
25,000 people live behind me in a little community.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are in a completely different world than I am.
God. 2,500?
No, 25,000. 25,000.
25,000. That traffic is amazing still.
But it's still small. That's technically a city here in Iowa.
Okay.
And I'm in a town right now of 400. Right? So
those still exist? I mean, I guess.
I love it. I get excited. I love that.
No,
I love Smith. I told Stacy I want to live in a Roseanne neighborhood. Very small neighborhood. Everybody knows everybody because that's where I'm from. I'm from that. My block in Brooklyn, we all knew each other. All the kids in the neighborhood grew up with each other. We went to the same schools. We seen each other grow. We seen each other graduate. I'm from that. So I told her, I was like, dude, I would love to live in a town of 400, 500 people. Small, no crime, no bullshit. Leave me alone. Let me do my little weed in the back of the yard. And let me pet my cat and leave me the fuck alone. That's all I want to do.
There you go.
Oh, man. Yeah. I love that.
Hey,
I love that.
Let me give you one piece of advice on this for small towns. Find one with a gas station. This one doesn't even have a gas station, man. Like I can't. I gotta drive to the next town over.
I need to get a gas. I need one with a gas station. So maybe 1,000. Let me get 1,000 people. Let me get 1,000 people with 2 gas stations. I need at least one 7-Eleven because they have the best sunflower seeds.
That's where the stoplight is.
No 7-Elevens around. No 7-Elevens in Iowa, as far as I know.
Oh, they Wawas? Probably not, right?
No, I don't even know what that is. No.
Okay. What about
Citgo.
Buc-ee's then?
Citgo?
No,
Citgo.
Citgo.
Yeah, Citgo. Yeah,
Well,
it
those
sounds
are like-
familiar, but
No, you know what he has?
Circle K?
Paul's gas station.
no, we got Casey's. That's like a big Midwest Casey's
you.
general store. Come and go.
Oh, I heard of
What?
Casey's. I did heard of Casey's.
You heard
I
of
did
Casey's?
hear Casey's. Yeah, I've heard of Casey's before.
I haven't. Loves?
Apparently, they have really good pizza, but I don't eat pizza. So
Really?
Casey's?
You don't have.
Yeah, I'm-
there's not a.
I'm a weird
I don't
dude.
think Midwest has Buc-ee's. Does West? Does
No, not
Midwest
Buc-ee's.
have
No.
Buc-ee's?
That's why I'm saying Loves, because Loves is like the other one that's like well,
Loves.
they're not
Yeah.
anywhere close to a Buc-ee's, but they're
Quick
like,
Star.
the same.
Loves are down
Is it
in
Heather's?
Missouri, where I go for like the winter usually, or that I did for a couple of winters until the accident,
Gotcha.
and then I ended up staying with my mother while I was recovering from that and everything, and then
Oh,
got
that's
back
dope.
into the van and kind of
Right.
was just trying to figure
dope.
everything out.
Wow.
But this winter was horrible because thank God for this guy that let me do it. He let me park in a garage of a house that he was cleaning out to sell and everything. But he had the place just packed and there was no windows in the place. But I was able to plug in, had the van inside of it, but it was so depressing, man. Not seeing outside light and
Oh
not
yeah.
Oh,
and this was in a
man.
town the same way where it was like 400 people and nothing in that town, so it was like
Wow.
I was out shoveling snow. That was my getting out to do stuff, It was just, it hurt, man. Like, and then,
Well, why
Getting
didn't you
this,
just drive south?
well, there's some other things that
Okay.
have been
yeah.
going on as well that I'd rather not.
No, you're
That's
totally
great.
cool.
But
I
I
love the nomadic lifestyle.
I was just up here to be closer to family, let's just say.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was up there. And yeah, so
Your
that
family seems great. Your sister, she loves you.
yeah,
so
no,
much.
my sister is awesome. Sister's awesome. Mom's awesome.
dope.
Brother's cool. Everything's good, but it's just, I just don't know. I living this lifestyle the way I have, like I have no real friends, I guess, or like
Oh.
somebody.
We're your
you
friends,
know-
but no, I understand what you mean.
Yeah,
I
but
get it. I
even
get
so
it.
now, right? Like talking to you guys, it's just one of those things that's going to be like, hey, I talked to you guys, I'm not
Yeah.
going to talk to you guys for another, who knows how long.
That
you
you can always reach out.
I know, but you know what I'm saying?
Always.
It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. It's,
I get it.
And I felt weird coming on here because I'm not-
grow up with this, right?
Yeah.
So we aren't really used to it. The kids,
Yeah.
this is like, my 14-year-old, like, all they do is Snapchat each other like all day long.
Yeah.
Like it's wild.
I'm used to. Yo, I'm gonna meet you at this spot at this time, and we're gonna do whatever it is
Yeah.
that our brains come up with that night.
And whoever shows
And
up, and that's
it
just
is
how
what it
goes.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you call somebody's house, they're not home. You don't know where they are.
well, that's why I
see
went
him,
out to the
see
bar
him.
before too, because I would get tired of just sitting there by myself. So I would just go to the bar
Come here, Blue.
and I would wait to see who was around. If I didn't like that bar, I'd go on to the next one, and just kind of find my crowd. But
Right.
and that's what I still do. Like I said, when I drink water and stuff, I'm going in there just for conversation. It's
Yeah.
because
It's just
but
it's
now
socializing.
yeah, but now I can't. I don't have that right now. I should have. I was supposed to get electricity today. I don't have that yet, and I'm not going to get it until what's that? Yeah, that's my
Battery.
the power station or whatever.
Well, Chad, if it makes you feel better, Heather said, "BS, I'm gonna call you and ask you where in Iowa, and you now have a really annoying friend."
There you go, babe. Yeah.
All right,
Heather
all right.
is one of the greatest friends you could have. I'm just gonna.
I'm telling you, Heather is a real one.
Beautiful person, and she's right in your neck of the woods.
She's a little bit crazy though.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the best guy. People say the same thing about me because, listen, like before.
Well, there you go. We're all
And
a little bit
especially-
fucking
Saying
crazy.
earlier,
Yeah.
You're not interesting if you haven't been through some shit, right?
Well, and me,
That's
like
fact.
I will call people out on stuff, right? Like, because I don't care what you say about me, but if you're saying stuff about other people, I step in and I'll make you look like a fool. Like
Right.
I've never been in a fight in my life, but I have said some horrible things to people or
Haven't
about
we
people
all?
or whatever. Yeah. And I'll say it right to their face, though, and just demean them the way they did the person that's out there in public as well.
Yeah.
And I would do that kind of stuff, but then I would also, being in Iowa, in small town Iowa, it is mostly white, And so I had a friend named Kelly, a black guy, and I was in a new bar. It was a bar that I always went to with my friend. So we were sitting together. I kept a seat open for Kelly, and then the rest of the bar was packed. And new bartender behind the bar that day. And so he comes in and he's standing there behind the seat and he goes, can I get a Bud Light or whatever it was? She turns around to go get it. And I just said, you serve black people here? And she was just like fucking whipped around. And she's like, I thought I was going to have to kick both of you out. I didn't know what was going on. But I like to do that kind of stuff because you know what?
That's hilarious.
Right.
Put it out there so that people have to
Genius.
think about that stuff. So it's not just that silent crap, you know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I love
that's,
that.
That's fantastic. That's awesome.
Or if he'd walk into a place, and I'd be like, I'd tell everybody, like, don't worry, he's with me, everyone. He's with me. He means well.
That's
just be like, what? And that was in like restaurants and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, and that wasn't even when I was drunk. I'd be just getting there, waiting for him.
So you did find obviously that's like a coping mechanism to break the ice. So you and he would feel more comfortable. So did you find when you didn't do things like that people would be, or he would feel even like judged kind of, or feel like that maybe he was judged, or
no, it was just
No,
me
you just-
trying to make people uncomfortable,
Cool. Great.
because I was cool with him.
Chad,
And so like,
happy to hear
Chad,
that.
me and you are so much alike. I love making people feel uncomfortable by saying outlandish shit. It makes me feel happy inside of my heart.
yes, exactly. And it's just stuff that people would either normally not say, or they just, I don't know, like they're just like, what? And but so Kelly, a black guy, and then I had a friend named Jerome, which was a red-headed, red beard Irish
Jerome?
guy with like
Jerome?
muscles and everything. And so I would introduce them all the time to people, like when we'd go out drinking and stuff. I'd be like, yeah, this is Kelly and Jerome, and people would always
They
go up
would-
and, hey, Jerome, how you doing? And I'm like,
Did they-
why would
they
you
mix
say that
it
to him? That's Kelly. Yeah, it was great. I mean, it's perfect setup for a joke, you know what I mean? So like, I can't pass up a
Dude,
perfect setup.
That with those friends, that's comedy fucking gold, bro.
It
that
is,
is
yeah,
comedy
especially with
fucking
those
gold.
two.
A redhead.
Oh,
When you say
absolutely.
Kelly and Jerome,
Oh,
you know exactly
uh,
what you're thinking.
A ginger named Jerome and a black dude named Kelly is
Exactly,
I don't know.
exactly.
All you need is a priest in a fucking bar,
Right.
and you got yourself a fucking
And a
joke,
rabbi.
bro.
Yeah, yep.
I
It was-
love
it was
that.
good.
Man.
That's awesome. So I'm just happy for you. I really, really am. Like you got your.
I love to
screwed
see
on,
it.
right?
Yeah,
And it's all good.
absolutely.
Just don't let anything make you feel down about yourself, which you haven't. So you're good. I feel like, of course, everybody has their moments.
No,
No
it's
matter
great
what.
to show people this. It's great.
Yeah, right.
When
But
I'm in a
just know
bar,
that-
I try to sit with my good side on people's sides, and so when I talk to them,
Just
like
You
I'll be like, I'm like,
hey guys,
I feel like I got-
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'll be like, I feel like I got hit by a truck, and they're like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. I'm like, no, seriously, and then I show it to them, and they're like,
Seriously,
oh my god.
So you don't want to sobering everybody up in the bar. We're like,
It's
oh,
the best
shit.
icebreaker there is. Like, since I can't drink anymore and make that kind of icebreaker, now it is just
Right.
like, oh yeah.
Right,
brain
right. That's dope. That's
Again,
dope.
with the emotional intelligence, like you figured
I mean,
out
that's-
how to.
that is
cope,
healthy.
How to? Yeah. It's
That
great.
is so healthy. It's crazy how healthy that is. Just joke about it because there's no point in sitting there and doubting yourself. But it's an accident. Like, what can you really fucking do about it? But
Right.
just keep on going, and not only keep on going, but thriving.
Literally.
Because you don't look like you.
I
I'm sorry,
know.
you just don't look like you
I know.
you've been through that because you you're just there. You're perfect. Your mind is as strong, the strongest mind that I've talked to in a very long time, bro. Like
The
that's a very
paramedics
strong.
said the same thing. The paramedics said the same thing, that they were surprised when I told him that I could not remember anything and that I had brain surgery. He had no idea when he dropped me off. He thought, yeah, just an accident, no, nothing to worry about or whatever. But so,
Because of how lucid you were?
like when I came back and was talking, they're like, "You had brain surgery?" You know,
Right.
just like,
Because during the ride there, the paramedic, you were that lucid. You didn't
no,
think you
Yeah.
had that
no.
much of a
He-
traumatic
oh yeah.
experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he thought
Yep.
at that time that, oh yeah, he's probably good. He just had a bad accident, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does
But-
your shirt say?
It's
Brain surgery.
that's the thing. So it says brain
Okay, that's what I
surgery,
thought. I couldn't see the beep.
and then no problema at the bottom with that llama with the shades
no
on.
problem. Yeah.
I'll have to send you guys
That was-
a picture with the paramedics and the police.
You're, this is the
Um,
Chad remix. This is the Chad.
And just so
remix.
you-
Picture in the police. What?
oh, sorry. I'll
You're
send you a picture of the police and paramedic. Okay. Am I still?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
No, you're
Am I
good,
still
you're
breaking
good.
up? Okay. I'll send you a picture of like this shirt with the police officer and the paramedics that I met that were there for me, just so you can see that.
Nice.
But,
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
did not wear the shirt. I did not wear the shirt until I talked to them first because I didn't want to make a mockery out of anything, you know. Like so, I was
Right,
like,
right,
hey,
right,
I
right.
got this brain surgery shirt. Can I put it on and take a picture with you? Because I didn't want to make light of the situation, you know, in a sense. Not with them anyway.
Right.
With anybody else, I don't. Whatever, you know.
Right,
No.
right.
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
look,
that's
look what we're dealing. Look what we're dealing with Heather. Very punny.
Yeah.
I'm done with her, man. I'm so done with Heather, bro.
I love Heather though. I can't.
Hey, but I do want to say I
My
appreciate you
mental
guys. I appreciate you guys letting me come up here and talk because it
No,
Anytime,
absolutely, bro.
man.
getting this out there does help because like I don't have anybody to talk to like
Yes,
this
you
or
do.
about it or whatever. I don't know. It's
We're
just-
here now. Are you part of the Vibe Recovery chat on IG?
I am now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's how
Let's go.
Carly got a hold of me.
Yeah. Well, he.
Or
that
I got a
okay,
hold.
So the Vibe Recovery chat is different from the
Oh.
Vibe Recovery Sessions IG page. So I'll
Oh,
send
okay.
you, or
Okay.
yeah, I'll send you the link to that. Don't you have to? Does somebody? I don't know who made. I forget who made that one, but you have to be accepted into it or invited to that one.
They get
Okay.
invited. I can invite Chad. All I need is your IG,
Yeah.
which
I'll
I think
send
I
it-
have
I'll send
already.
you-
I'll send it to you.
I know, which
Oh.
I got all this stuff because of you, Ray. Like, I saw the live dono thing, right? And I didn't realize that it said Twitch. And so then, like, I made the dono, and I'm like, oh, shit, now I got to get Twitch. And then on Twitch, you were talking about Patreon, so I'm like, oh, God, now I got to get Patreon. And then,
The Patreon's great.
It's just been, like,
though.
all over the
I love
place.
Vibe. I love the
That's-
Patreon.
so, and
had
I got
so much
Instagram
fun
back
doing my
after
Patreon.
10 some years or whatever. Like, all my pictures on Instagram are from, like, 10, 15 years ago or whatever.
Look, I swear to you, dog. Heather is gonna get link in the chat, goons. Like I'm about to fight her. Like I swear to God.
Look, link in the chat. Oh, it's already there.
She got it.
Sorry.
Yeah, she said it. She put it in the chat. So that's gonna be. I always tell everybody that comes up and shares that go on that chat on the IG whenever you're feeling any type of way. There's always somebody live in that chat that'll just
Okay.
be there just to talk to you.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you need to let off, any advice that you need. There's constantly somebody active in that page, in that chat room. That'll be there. It may not be right away. You may
It's a
have to
group
wait about
chat,
10
so,
minutes,
yeah.
but yeah, it's a group chat. We got a couple of people in there. I'm trying to grow
More
that.
than a couple.
So like that, we could have that link between all of us, so we won't think that we're alone, and we could just share our experiences, share our wins, share our celebrations, and everything. So please, I'm gonna send you the link. Heather got the link in the chat if you want to click
Okay.
it and just get on there. And yeah, we're there. We're there, bro. If you need us, we're gonna be there. Anytime you need to talk, and if you can't get a hold of me or Carly or whatever, go in that chat room. There's a bunch of beautiful people in there.
Yeah.
I appreciate
And I'll send
that.
you-
I really
I'll
do.
send you my see the thing with Instagram is like I use my phone I should open my laptop more, but I use my phone for both of the vibe recovery sessions and my own personal Instagram. So it's like I have to like physically switch into the other one to see, you know what I mean, check the messages.
Oh,
so
yep.
Yeah, I don't get, but I'm sure there's an easier way, but I have too much going on with the kids and goddamn.
I think on IG on one phone you could, because I could switch on my personal.
I know how to. I mean, I figured it out recently, but still, it's like doing it, remembering to do. You know, I've been keeping up with it lately, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm trying my
That's
best.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thanks. I appreciate, and it's so nice to meet you. And you're definitely a part of our community.
You absolutely part of the
you.
community, broski.
You'll see. Like I
know. I've been kind of hanging out on the back sidelines, you know, just kind of trying to fix. Like I'm reading the room, you know. It's harder with the chat room.
Right.
You can't see people's faces. Like
that's a fact.
The songs that I send you, Ray, like I'm doing them for a certain reaction, right? Like I'm not necessarily doing it because of the artist or whatever, but like it's that song, and I know kind of how it's going to affect. Yeah. And so like I do that, but I can only read you. You know what I mean? Like sure, I can read the chat, but
it's
your
not
face and the way you move and the way, you know, like.
Yeah.
So that's the way I do it in the bars.
The way I move, bro. Stop looking at the way I move, bro. Stop looking at the way I move, bro. But I do appreciate the shit out of your support and everything. It means the world to me, bro. Like I said, without people like you, Carly, Heather, Jorge, Deb, all y'all, I can't do what I love to do. I literally will not be able to do this. So I mean, the support means the fucking world to me, and I'm happy that I can help you guys. It's a nice give and take, and we just need to grow it. And I want to grow this more and more. That's why, you know, me and Carly, we're thinking about doing this probably a little bit more than just once a month.
Yeah, do an earlier one.
Yeah.
Like, case in point, the Andrew or Drut. I already forgot. Oh my god.
Drut. Which Drut's in the chat right now.
What? He is?
He said, "Hey, I just woke up briefly. It's 2:27 a.m. Right? I want to say a huge thank you for your discussion around my song story. Just got 2 minutes to say thank you. We're going to help make change.
Fuck yeah,
love you, bro.
Dude,
thank you.
It was amazing.
Song was amazing.
Yeah.
Your story is amazing, and I would love to have you up on the Vibe Recovery session one day, and maybe we could do an early one for the UK. Maybe we could do the ones we do early.
Just talking about, right? Mm-hmm.
We could just do that early, so like that a lot of people in the UK could join.
Yeah, I feel honored that you shared that with me, and I was able to read that for you, because that's very personal, and it's a beautiful thing, and that whole video, it's just
wow.
It cuts straight to your core, your soul, you know.
Absolute core.
And it's so commendable to be able to share that with others, you know, to get to that point where you can, because some of those are not pretty images, you know what I mean? But that's the reality of what it was, and so it's just I'm so grateful. I can't say that enough. I'm at a loss for words right now, but yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait to meet you in person, my boy. You're welcome. Yeah, and you can always re-access this. We did talk a lot but we got because it sparks conversation, which is what you want.
It absolutely sparked the conversation.
Yeah, so you can always go back and rewatch it on this channel on the live tab. It'll always be there, even though the comments.
And let's not forget, you also sound amazing too.
Oh yeah,
you sounded
and
fucking
his rhyme
amazing.
schemes, the whole thing was epic. So please, give us more music. We want
absolutely,
more.
Absolutely, man.
And I don't know. Do you have a separate YouTube page for Drut, or is that what this one is?
I think so. I think Heather or Jorge put it up. His YouTube page, I think.
Well, that was a different. Hold on, let me see.
Let's see if I can do.
Join 2 months ago. How do I go to your page? Let me see. Okay, I got it. I found it. Okay, I'll share it in the chat. Share. Copy link. Bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Look at Carly being a professional.
All right, bam. There it is. Cha-ching.
Carly too good, bro.
When I put my mind to it, I can do it. Oh my god.
Oh man, Well, Chad, my brother, I appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming up here and doing. I mean, it's not easy. It really isn't that easy coming up here and
Right.
sharing a lot of intimate, a lot of private things. But you mean, thank you for sharing with us. Amazing story. If anything, this story gave me
Inspiration. for me.
inspiration to keep freaking going, bro. Because it's just like, if you could go through that and walk out of there with a literal smile on your face and just dude, that's inspiring, and I love it, and I thank you again for everything you do for this page, bro.
Yeah. You're a
I
beautiful
appreciate
person.
that. Thank you.
Yep.
And then
And-
just to end my time, I just want to say one thing, Ray. I am going to get those roses.
Bro, you got
Oh,
remix,
you're yeah.
remix. You did the remix section.
Oh. Hey, all right. Am I better? Am I better?
Better, yeah.
Can you hear me now?
See.
Okay. I'm getting those roses on my tramp stamp, Ray.
Oh my god.
You've inspired me to add the roses to the top.
I saw you put that into the dude.
I
If
know,
you
I
do
know.
that, bro, I'ma shit myself, bro.
Hey, trust me, I needed the inspiration to like get another one or a new one or whatever to add. And I have some ideas for other ones, but when you said that, I was like, yeah, I could do that. I was
My
going to
brother
keep my
gonna
back
put some
all
ass-
black and white, but I can add some red roses on the end there.
That would be
And those-
fire,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Those little swirls at the
Hilarious.
end are perfect for it too. I mean, they'll fit right in there. You know what I mean? Little rose
They
buds will
look,
fit right
they
in there.
look like some branches that are coming off
Yeah.
the leaves of the
Yes,
roses, bro.
yeah.
So like you
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
You're ready to get
Yeah.
it. All you gotta do,
How did this
get your
conversation
sister to
begin?
do it. Get your sister to do it.
My sister? Well, he's in
Yeah.
Iowa. Well,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
to check her schedule because she's been going all around the whole country to all the
Oh, okay.
conventions. So
And I only get mine done by women. So like when my first
She's
one
a
was done by a
woman.
woman, exactly. And so like I wanted to continue that trend for whatever reason, but
That's okay.
but yeah,
That's whatever
that's yeah,
floats your
I
boat.
get them all by women. So
Yeah, I think mine have no.
Dude.
She did the one on my neck. My sister. That's the only one I have that she did. The Sick Boy
Really?
logo, and then it says, and then the chalk outlines thing with the semicolon, and then down below it says "So it goes," like straight
Oh, yep.
vertical down the back. Yeah, and I want to
That's
get it.
fire.
I want to. Oh, I really want the. I was talking to Heather about this. The inpatient, the pill with the chomp out of it.
That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a fire one. I was telling Stacy today that I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about, since I want to get my full sleeve, I'm thinking about going all the way to the fingers, like literally getting the back of my hand, my fingers all the way through, so I can get the literal full sleeve all the way. Because I want to go all the way up to my neck. I literally want to cover half my neck. I want to leave that part open and just get everything tattooed. So I was thinking about putting the Sick Boy tattoo right here
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and
These
just
little
having the Sick Boy
I'm so
tattoo right there.
jealous. I wish I had room on my hands. I do on this hand, but I told the artist who did this whole sleeve that this was his arm, so I can't really fuck with it. But he did an epic job. I mean, all the sacred geometry.
That is fire.
Like, I don't know if you guys could look at the Buddha. Oh,
Wow, that penmanship is crazy.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's too bright.
That penmanship is nuts.
Yeah, his face looks so soft, and then like see how it's like stippling.
Right.
I don't know if it's like
I can see it a little bit.
Yeah. And then this is all like dot work. Like, I don't know if you can tell. It's like dot, all these are dots. It's
Right.
a labyrinth in the shape of a nautilus. Spin, turn, spin. You know? And then he did
That's
like,
fire.
Sri Yantra right here. It's all stippling, all dots. Yep. It's 9 triangles, 4 upward facing, 5 downward facing, that create 96 triangles. And it represents like the duality of the masculine and the feminine. Metatron's cube, of course, with all the platonic solids, including ether, because ether is one. And then, oh god, that's not him. That's gonna get covered up. That was a shitty, stupid idea. Like my tramp stamp. I have a tramp stamp. It was my very first tattoo. It's a butterfly with a fairy on top of it. I was 17 years old. whatever. It's just, it is what it is. I can't change.
I was
it,
in my
so-
30s when I got mine.
Hey.
You have no excuse. You have no excuse, sir. You were 30 years fucking old and said, I want a tramp stamp. And that was the best decision you've made in your fucking life.
Well,
Because
it's
I
not
love it.
technically- Technically, it's not a
What-
tramp
what is
stamp
it?
because
What-
it is
what is
setting
it?
slightly higher, right? Because
No, stop! Stop!
I told the artist, I said, I want it sitting slightly higher because when it says if I were a chick, I'd get a tattoo here, there'd be a spot for the actual tramp stamp. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
like,
No,
I'm
got
leaving that
you,
as like,
okay.
How is
If
how
I
is it
were-
written like this or like
it's like in cursive. Ray's got it in his email, so he
I
might be able to.
think, I'll be able to pop it up. It's in the
I want
email.
to see this. Yeah.
And then
have
I have my guardian angel on my back as well, though, and he's sitting at a bar. He's a fat, balding guardian angel,
Fuck yeah, dude.
getting a drink. The bartender behind the bar has her boobs kind of on the bar. She's
There
got
it is.
a tail coming up, and it says Lucy's Bar and Grill. It's Lucifer, so it's the devil trying to get my guardian angel drunk and and do his thing. So
I like that.
Theos, I love getting tattooed. It was not painful. I find it meditative. The only tattoo that
I love
kind of
my
hurt
tattoos.
a little bit was the one on the very top of my foot, but I got it done. It says one love like across my foot, and then it's got like some stars. And I got it done. I was on a cruise, and I went to Nassau, and I think I was like 20. No, way over. I was like,
oh boy,
18.
there it is.
oh, nice. Yeah, but that one hurt.
You see
because,
how
like,
it's sitting up high?
Brother,
It's
I'm
hard.
just happy you covered the crack. That's all I'm happy about.
It says,
Hey, like I said, I've got some class.
If I were a chick, I'd get a tattoo here, but it
Yep.
doesn't even show an arrow.
I know that. Yeah. So I'll probably have to add the little arrow when I add
Be
the
like-
roses on there.
Right here. Yeah.
You can put the
That's
rose
pretty
right
funny,
here. You can put the rose
Yep.
right here, and you can put
Yep.
the rose right here.
Exactly.
And then
exactly.
and then add a leaf coming down here.
Maybe a little green there.
Add-
Yep.
Oh,
Now a
so
little green
filigree.
here.
Yep.
And
Yep.
put, and then do like a tribal butterfly that has a tail that goes all the way down here.
Well, that would be having a tramp stamp, though. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, mine's like really low. I'll share. Can you see it?
My tramp step is high. Yeah, I can see
Oh,
it.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really, yeah. I mean, it's a butterfly with a fairy, and it's super faded. Yeah. Those were my old ones. That was one of my. That is the oldest one I ever got, and then I got this. I think somewhere on my shoulder over there. It's an Aquarius symbol. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one's, it's all shitty work. This one's all muddied up together. This is my first arm tattoo, but it's got the nautical compass, and then it's got sky, and it has Cammy's name, but you can't even read it. It has the Aquarius, the constellation, because I'm an Aquarius, and
Yep.
and so is Cammy. I made sure of it. I got induced, so she would be. I don't know. Her dad's a Pisces. No offense to Pisces, but her dad's not good. I didn't want her to be one too. But yeah, so then it has like the outline of what the Aquarius, the constellation looks like, and then her name right there, but it's so old, and I get so much
I gotta
sun
get
on
more
my
tattoos.
shoulders that it's like all just, you can't even read her name anymore. It's just like a blob.
I gotta get
Yeah.
more tattoos.
So be careful
Mike-
getting lettering. That's
I-
Yeah.
It's-
No, I know.
Does anybody else want to come up? Because if it's already
Where's
almost
Evil
10
Monkey?
o'clock.
Where
Oh,
So if
God,
anybody
yeah.
else, the link is up right now. I got like another good like 30 minutes before I got to get out of here.
Yeah,
I've been here
Hold
since
on.
7 a.m. this morning.
I know.
So
You were hardcore.
I gotta get inside.
I can cut out, or if you can cut me out. I don't know how this works.
Well, no.
This is
I'm gonna see if anybody wants to. If anybody else is joining, because if not, we can just close it up right now.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's getting a little bit late already, and I'm like really dead tired right now.
Yeah.
need to close the door to the studio.
He told me that he did his thing, like he saved it on his calendar and blah blah blah.
He's here. I saw him. He's here.
Well, where are you at, bro? Is he here?
I seen him. He literally.
He was earlier for sure. I
was
can't see chat
when was
anymore
the-
when I'm in this.
Let me see when was the last time he sent something. But I definitely saw Evil Monkey.
Is it on here? Hi, Ellen. They
Ellen?
bleed. My paw print.
Oh,
looks
Ellen.
like what is this jewels to redeem? What are jewels? I don't know. Some YouTube chat thing.
Family jewels?
No, just it says you have jewels to redeem on us. Use them to send a gift. Heather, Evil was here earlier. Okay, redeem. How many jewels do I have? I'm gonna send you 200 jewels.
I don't
There you
know
go.
what. I
Flow
don't know.
state. You got it? See it in the chat? It says flow state. Evil's really
Hey! Must be the money! That was fire!
So I guess those where jewels are. Anyways, Amber. Okay, let me ask Heather. Heather, I'm like about to chat to her when I can just talk to her. Heather, can you message Amber on IG and ask her if
Yes,
she'd like
please.
to come up? Because I know she wanted to, because she had expressed that pretty, seriously. I'm at a loss for words now. I am tired myself. Okay, yeah, Drut, Andrew, thank you so much. Yeah, and message me anytime, sweetheart.
Yes.
You are just, I'm so proud of you again. And
Amazing.
thank you for letting us share that. And we,
Yes.
if you could, Ray, are you able to like put that up as a reaction, or maybe just, I don't know, how could you do that?
I'm gonna clip videos next week, so I'll just upload this one and I'll clip this one,
to make it a reaction for him
yeah,
separately. I got you.
yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, let me
But
see.
I need to put that one up because we definitely had a good combo on that one, and I believe it's a good conversation starter for people that are not, if they feel like they're not ready, maybe that'll help them get a little bit more easier talking about it and maybe join the next vibe recovery session.
I agree. Yeah, that's great. Let me see. Heather said she's messaging her right now.
Yes, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And actually, Texas is in town, and he's gonna come over here, but he's leaving now, and he's 30 minutes away.
Texas is in Florida?
Yeah, he's right. He's staying in Satellite Beach.
Really?
I saw him. What was it? Wednesday night. I went out and got something to eat with him, and Isla was with me. Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh,
He's so much fun.
tell his ass where's Texas at? I gotta tell him that if he's around my area to come through and we'll go get a steak or some shit.
Yes, he is. He's so much fun, for real. Like, you would absolutely love him. Well,
That man's a nut. That
yeah,
man's
he
a
is.
nut.
But that's
I
the
love
best
it.
thing. Yeah, exactly. He's hilarious.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So Heather said that she's gonna get in contact with Amber.
Yeah. She just said that. Like, hold on. She said, "Yeppers, BRB." No, Andrew, you're amazing too, bro. We're all amazing. This is an amazing community, and I'm so glad that you're a part of it. I'm so glad.
My wife did not just put up that picture.
What?
My wife did not just put up that picture of me.
Yeah. Yes, Charlie. We were just bringing you up. Come up here and say hello, please. Oh, look at you, Stacy. Hello.
Why did she put that in social media for? Oh no.
Okay. Charlie, Texas, jump in here, bro, and say hello to Ray.
And look at Jorge.
He
Yes, she
heard
did,
his name.
right?
Yeah. He snapped, like how he handles his chicks. Yes, she did. Yes, I did. You know I did. Okay. Yeah, Texas is going to come up here. He just said, give me a second. He's got to crimp himself up.
Hey, Ray, real quick.
Yes, sir.
one thing you were talking about in one of the lives was RV and kind of moving around, that kind of thing, you know. That Leave No Trace organization that I kind of sent you to or mentioned.
Right.
And then there's the Unity folks, which is much like this kind of a thing where they invite and welcome everybody, you know, like to the outdoors, basically. I think you should look into that too, because that if you're getting new into this kind of stuff, it's places that are kind of certified by this, you know, Unity folks. And
Right.
so if you have like the beginner question type of thing and you're afraid to ask that kind of stuff, you find a place that, you know, has that symbol on there, and then they will help
What
you.
is it called? What is it called?
Gotcha.
The Unity folks.
Unity
It's
folks.
folks. Yep. It started out as Black
So
Folks
wait.
Camp 2 because they wanted black people to feel comfortable being out in, you know, the woods with white people, I guess. That is honestly their
Is it a Facebook thing?
original mission. They are on
Is it
Facebook, the Unity folks. But then there's a website as well. So I think like the unityfolks.com.
To invite
or,
and welcome more folks
There you
to
go.
camp
Yep.
and enjoy the outdoor industry and lifestyle with anyone and everyone. Okay, that's about. Oh,
and
they
I
have
got
an
the
IG.
logo. I got the logo on my van just because, like, I want people to feel comfortable. Like I said,
Oh.
white van,
Right.
me coming out of
Right,
it.
right,
You know, like
right,
I want people to know they can approach me, that I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Right.
not.
right, right.
The RV.
I'm
that I
safe.
have,
That I can.
or the
Lot.
I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I need you to send me more. I need you to send me those links if you can. I think you sent me the email, didn't you?
What do you say? Yeah, you said.
Chat.
Live after the
I think I put it on Patreon, but I wasn't sure if.
Love you, Locke.
Like,
Okay,
I'm
I'll check
putting it on
Patreon. I'll put it. I'll check it on Patreon if you put it up there.
I have
Yeah, I think it was on
IG, I just followed
Chat
him.
or whatever.
Okay.
I think that was the one or
Oh, on
whatever.
Patreon. Yeah, well, we'll figure. We have
Bet.
a lot of chat.
We'll figure it.
Which
We
is
got
a
a lot
good
of.
thing. The plan.
Yeah,
Lock,
but I just
shout out
wanted
to
to
Lock
point
coming
those out.
through. Love, bro.
Love
Appreciate you,
special.
brother.
Oh, and Locke.
Chad.
Okay, sorry.
Brother.
Bye.
Thank you once again. I appreciate the shit out of you once again.
Me too.
And
Thank you.
we will
Thank you.
see you in the interwebs. And please go to that IG chat, bro, for real. Join that
I
IG
will.
chat. Get in there. And like I said, at any moment, any time, we got people that live in the UK. We got people that live in Ireland. We got people that live all over the world.
Oh.
So at any
Yeah, okay.
moment, at any time, there's going to be somebody in there
That makes sense.
to be there just
And
to talk
if
to
you're
you
having
and just.
like an actual like issue, do a call.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a video call, just a voice call, and
Sure.
that's when it gets my attention. And like, because you know my phone's ringing, and
Yeah,
I
oh,
can actually
yeah.
pay attention to it. And then I normally always pick up when somebody's calling, you know, and then
Okay.
other people can join as well. But if you ever
Right.
need that, and I'll give you my personal one as well as the, you know, because you already have the Vibe Recovery Sessions one, which me and Deb. So Deb's in the UK, and obviously I'm
Okay.
here in Florida.
Yep.
So we kind of cover it as best we can. That's right. That's right.
Florida.
I can't even do it. My fingers are all steep. Oh, whatever. Florida. It's in my bones, man. I got
Oh
it.
man. Alright, chat. Once again, bro. Thank
Good
you.
talking to you guys.
We love you, bro. We love you,
Yes.
bro. And like I said, this is home. If you want to come back up here and there's more stuff that you want to share, bro,
Please do.
please come back up here and share as
Yeah.
much as you want, man.
We are
It's the whole
family.
point of this.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
I'm so glad you're
Love.
part of it. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Peace, brother. That was who the fuck
Now
is
we-
Chad?
Now we fucking know who he is a little bit, right?
Now we know
More-
exactly who
more
the
than a
fuck
little
Chad
bit.
is.
Yeah,
A
he's
fucking
awesome.
superhero.
Yeah, for real. For real. That's crazy, dude. He's got the best mental outlook of anybody that I've ever seen.
Does
through
he?
A traumatic
Does
event in such a short amount of time. He's come. I mean,
Right.
like, he's an old soul. That's
Oh, absolutely.
a fact. He's
That's a-
he's done a few trips around this, more than a few probably, around this situation that we call
Now I'm
whatever
bringing
it is.
now I'm bringing up a troublemaker.
Ooh.
What at?
Hey.
What's going on?
Look, hang on, Ray. I can't hear you. Whenever I get on live
every
stream,
time I see this
look,
dude.
but hang on, I got my other phone set up. I'm just waiting for it to catch up. We good? I can hear you on my other phone. Look, I can outsmart.
Why can't you hear it? Why can't you hear it on the regular? There's a delay on the other phone.
I don't know. I can hear you. I can hear. I know it's through this live stream. See, look, now that you're reloading, but like it's me through this phone.
Can you
I
go
don't have issues with it
outside?
until I get on live stuff.
Can you
But
go
I can hear
outside?
Ray on this. Look, I can hear Ray on this one, so we good.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you. This,
Can you go outside so you
Look,
get better
look.
service? See, hear the
I
delay?
love
I have
Texas,
good
bro.
service.
I
I'm
love
hooked to their.
Texas.
I'm hooked to their Wi-Fi.
So it's still gonna
I
work
can hear
outside.
you just
You have to
fine.
be inside the room. Well, you're pixelated.
Yeah, I got this. I'm pixelated. Dang. I'm always pixelated. I never get on here. That's why I like getting on here. Because every time I'm on here, I'm pixelated. Look, it happens every fucking time. Yeah.
Okay.
Look. Hey, this is crazy. Look, you can go to my YouTube lives and shit. You can see which ones they hack that I'm pixelated as shit. So I stay away from all y'all shit.
I want you to talk about your trip, your walkabout, or drive about with Sissy and Peebs that you're doing. Those are his dogs.
Yes. So I don't know, like, so basically it's everybody mostly knows this. So we're doing like data facilities, but it's like we're going all across the country, like, and it's basically like a self-funded trip for me. All right, just because it's like everything I touch I destroy. Like I told you, I was like, I'm a red fucking flag. You know, people are talking about like, people talk about, I'm toxic. Nah, you can't spell toxic without TX. So Texas is involved with toxic. Toxicity is just my forte of shit. But I prosper in it. Like, I prosper in chaos. That's what I'm very fucking good at doing. And so, I don't know, like my circle, man, like in my group, like I'm, playing golf and shit like that. I'm a part of like both sides of life. Clearly I'm a part of breaking the law and don't give a fuck about the law. But then like with golf, it's the who's who, and that's where all the business happens in the world. Mm-hmm. So like, the drug part of it, that was where it connected me with both sides. And then like, I was like, man, what can I do? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I do, everybody knows I like cocaine, love the way it smells. But and it's hard to stay away from it. Especially, like Ray said, whenever you got sober, you had to cut off everything and everybody around everything. Because if you don't do it, you're going to be in the same fucking circle. You ain't changing nothing. You ain't changing no fucking thing. It's the same group. Look, that's how come I went and saw my people. I left out of Texas, I left with 3 grams in my pocket. I bought just because I was like, all right, man, I want a ball before I leave. And they knew I was leaving. They gave me the quarter for the ball price. And they was like, you want that? And I'm like, who's going to say no? So I took a quarter, but I left out with 3 grams. By the time I got to New Mexico and saw an Army buddy, I had like 2 grams left. And that was like the 3rd day into it. Man, I saw this dude look, I've seen 3 of my Army buddies since I've been on this trip. 2 of them are so far gone on them goddamn pills from the VA, dude, it disgusts me. Me because it's like a hard thing to watch whenever look. One of them is the head of the fucking border patrol agency in an area, and he's allowed to do that shit because it's the government giving them the pills, and it's just so sad. It's it's like, man, everybody I saw somebody saying
that's where most. So that's the worst problem right there.
It's like the only way to get away from all the bullshit. I picked a fight to fight, and it was like, let's go after these data companies. There's a lot of shit that fucking people know about, but there's a lot of people that they don't have a clue about what's going on with it. Like, especially like the underground shit. Like, I mean, that's what people don't understand. It looks like little solar farms. And like, look, hey, you can't send Google AI screenshots no more. You can't send pictures to AI systems anymore. You know why? Because of people in my circle fucking giving them their own information to them. And it's like, here, well, you just contradicting your own self, and so you can't do that shit no more to it. Like that's been a new upload into their new programs. I don't know if I don't use all the other ones, so I don't know if you fucking Yeah, see, I didn't know if y'all can still do that with those. I don't mess with those. I don't like Google because Google was everybody knows those
Gemini,
guys.
it's biased. It's just inherently in it, like whatever. But no, I want you to talk about your trip, like all the places that you've been.
That's what it is. New Mexico, fucking Utah, like the desert. Everywhere I've been is rain. Look, if you ain't, I brought rain to Florida with me. Look, the deserts, Utah, the Black Rock Desert in Utah.
Well, take the fucking rain back. I just got my pool rain.
I was there for 3 days. It rained for 3 fucking days.
It was beautiful. I've seen some of the pictures of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, like the Grand Canyon was pretty dope, but they had like most of it shut down. You can only do like the rim of it. And then I went up, but then like one of my army buddy was like, I don't know. I was talking. Dad knows a little bit about it. I was talking. I had to go help him out a little bit in Iowa, or not Iowa, but Nebraska. He's from Iowa, so it made me think of it. And like it was just a bad thing when he was off on shit. Ray was talking about how like with pills or whatever. My boy, he with Addies. They gave him. He went in for a 10 milligram prescription. The VA sends him to a place. They give him fucking a script for 30 milligrams. He goes in for an addiction. They give this mother a fucker prescription.
That's how it works.
And he's like, oh, well, they gave me 30, motherfucker. You was high on 10. Why are you taking 30 milligrams? Like, like mental.
That's crazy.
You ain't functioning right now. Get to functioning. But then we went to New York. We did the Adirondacks,
Adirondack.
And then we came down to the Appalachian Trail, like Chad was just talking about, and we went all the way down through the Smokies, brought all the way down into Florida, and so now I'm here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go back around, because I'm gonna go, this is gonna be like a 2-3 year expedition. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to find my Zen place. Right. That's really what it is. Honestly.
Well, before you leave, can he hear me? Because
they can't handle the rocks in the Southwest.
Can you hear Ray?
That sucks for them. I don't know. No.
Okay, well, Ray said...
This one. What?
Ray, what do you want me to tell him?
Before you leave, we need to meet up for dinner.
Before you leave, he wants to meet up for dinner.
Oh, let's go. It's my treat.
He said, let's go.
Look,
I'm fucking better. I'm broke as shit. It better be a treat.
This other shit ain't working. I could probably redo it now, but that's crazy. I should have waited until after Ray, because it did this last time when Ray left, last month, and he came back, and then we were going to the next guest. I couldn't hear him whenever he re-switched, and then whenever I redid it,
that's weird.
We had that first issue. It's just
weird.
Whenever it's because I don't know if it has something to do with my thing. I'm not on the computer, y'all are. I'm on the cell phone.
I used to always just use my phone.
Well, yeah, but your phone's not hacked like mine is. I'll show you. Look, I'll show you some shit later. Some shit happened a while ago that was funny.
Literally.
He said, "I'll show you some shit later."
Oh yeah, everybody is. Y'all are guilty by association, motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
I've never met this man a day in my life. I don't know who the fuck this man is.
He said he never met you a day in his life. You don't know who the fuck you are.
Hey, and he ain't even fucking lying. Look, that's the sad part. He's just a nice guy on the fucking internet dealing with some random jackass, and Ray's guilty of that shit. Look, I'm sorry, bud. Look, this is what happens when you're a good dude. I'm sorry.
I love
the powers
Texas,
that be
bro.
like, well, this guy. Look, I've been working on my PG voice. I said this guy instead of what I would usually say. Nah.
Yeah.
I've been working on it.
He owes Isla I don't know, $8.
$8 for cussing in front of her. Yeah. That's the deal I got in front of kids because I ain't got kids. So to try to watch my mouth around them, it's like, hey, every time you hear me say a cuss word, I owe you $1. Look, y'all heard me talk. For a short amount of time. That little girl's been around me longer than any of y'all heard me talk. And look, I only owe her $8. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Carly, tell him that I have that same rule, but it's every time he curses, it's $3 that he has to
Ray
give
has
me.
the same rule, but every time he curses, you curse, it's $3.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, hey, whoa, $3. All right.
Ray found himself a side hustle.
All right. Well, look, since I got the comms deal, y'all been up for a minute. Y'all can get on out of here. Y'all ain't gotta wait on me. I'm gonna end up buying a laptop so that way I ain't gotta, deal with this shit. But
tell him to hit me up. Hit me up on
I don't know
IG.
sign language, but I can read
He
lips.
said,
But
"Hit
not
me
Ray.
up
He gets
on
excited.
IG." He said, "Hit me up on
Oh
IG."
yeah, all right. I'm gonna have to do you. I'm gonna look. It'll be a different one because look, they got my other one right now. My 2 pups. Look, I ain't even been doing nothing on that one. Well, no, I know what it was. It was my pedophile hunter thing, or peacemaker. The pedophile peacemaker post got me in trouble. Oh shit. So they got my accounts right now. Meta don't like me at all. So like I've tried to stay. I deleted it.
I think I have like 5 for you on IG. 5 different ones.
I hit up the community whenever. Look, when I get a new, that's why I quit doing it. I was like, man, I'm tired of getting these people in trouble. They're going to end up hating me just because did shit they got to deal with for me following them.
We love you, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, nah. Oh yeah, dude, I love y'all. Hey, dude, I appreciate it. Like everything y'all do. I mean, but. I was 31 days clean until off the coat. But we talk about a true clean day crack. I ain't touched crack since August 26, 2012. I can do that one.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
But look, Ray's right though. Fucking, you got to cut off anybody and everything that fucking is no good with that shit. Or like your old circle.
Yeah.
Like I mean, when I went up to New York to see my peoples because I felt it was disrespectful. I was on the road for 30 days and I went and see my people. So I drove back up to see my people and it was. I mean, but my new date's fucking. I got like 16 days in right now, so we good. That's all I let. I just stayed. I stayed there.
16 days.
Yeah,
16
I stayed there
days,
for a
baby.
few, and then it was like, hey man, I gotta go. I love you, but I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I told him, I was like, bro, you've been traveling, and why the fuck haven't you come down here yet? And then, like, a day later, he's like, yo, where can I stay around you? And I'm like, you're here now?
yeah, like where are the hotels at? You brought this shit up. Didn't you say it was this area? Shit, what's up? I mean, I'm fucking like, well, you brought it up. Here I am. Don't bring up something that, look, I show up. I travel. Look, everybody's sleeping. I'm driving.
Right.
Yeah. But all right, well, y'all have a great evening. I'll holler at y'all. Bray, I'll see you support wise, bro. Yeah, I'll swing by.
Okay, leave now because it's getting late.
Peace. Yeah.
All right, bye.
That boy, I'm telling you.
That boy, he's fun though. He's so fun.
That boy, crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Okay,
it was a
real
wonderful
quick,
stream. Yeah.
I want to read out everybody's clean dates that they put up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because I think it's rad. I just have to, now I gotta switch back to...
Let's put some music. I want to put some music on in the background.
Okay, please do.
Let me find some good shit.
Your speakers turn.
Hell no.
Messages. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so
Hey.
as you all know, it's been a whole year since we started this damn thing, and I'm just so stoked that we decided to do it in the first place from the genesis, and then we just did it, and we're still doing it, and we meet new people, we have our same people, it's lovely, and I'm just so grateful. But the people who commented their clean date, let's see, Casey is 12/20/23, coming up on 3 years this year, so congratulations to you, sweetheart. I love Casey. And then, of course, Danny just gave us like, oh my god, it's been a year already, that's crazy. Yes, and I love Danny. She's on here, she's Sick Boy Renegade on
Renegade
on YouTube. Yeah. And then let's see, Bad Wolf, it's like a 1 year thing. He's still, he's here, he's family. So
shout out to Bad Wolf.
We love
shout
him.
out to Bad Wolf.
Yes. You, dear sir, April 6th, 2014. So you just had what? 12 years?
12 years.
12 years, fuck yeah. And I'm close to, well, not close to 12 years, but mine's April 27th, 2021. So that's, how many years did I just do? 5? 5 years.
5 years. Let's go.
Oh, shit, I didn't even realize
5 years. Let's go.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, Gina and John, she's got 3 of them. September 6th, 2012 for age and coke. 11/7/13 for alcohol, for just and then 9/25/15 for weed. So she's still got a bunch. time. That's like over 10 years for all of them, and more than 10 years.
Amazing.
So hell yeah. And she left a beautiful message, and thank you so much for that, because it is, I read all of it, and it's beautiful. Okay, baby Bree. We know Bree. Love Bree.
Bree.
Yep, she's December 23rd, 25 for weed, and April 5th, 2026 for liquor. And I'm really proud of you, Bree.
Let's
really,
go, Bree.
really proud of you. You know? That's amazing. Let's see. My friend, who I was actually in my rehab with, stayed clean, because I didn't. From that rehab date, when we were in there together, over 10 years ago.
Wow.
So hers is 7/18/2016, and her name's Jasmine, and that's freaking rad. And yeah.
Let's go,
amazing.
Jasmine.
Yeah, and Brendan Linden, October 12th, 2025.
Woo!
Yeah, that's all coming up on a year, a few more months.
Coming up on a year, yeah.
Yep, and then let's see. Okay, the last part of it says sneaky pasta. I'm gonna go with that. January 17th, 2021 for Xanax, which is one of the hardest things to come off of. So
Yeesh.
hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Log on. Kelty as charged. She's been sober for 10 years. November 13th, 2016. She works as a certified peer specialist, which is what I'm trying to get my certification in. Slowly but surely I will get it. But yeah, and she loves it, works with people, and yeah, she says we're killing it and we appreciate you. You're fucking killing it, babe. Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, she
Thank
was in
you.
the stand thing with you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. And then Caitlin, 3/9/2015. Thank you, Keller Caitlin.
Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. And then
2013?
15. 3/9/2015. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
That's 6 or 11 years.
11 years.
And that's so rad. Yep. And then of course, not everybody sees these posts and all that, so I'm just so grateful to everybody who I didn't mention, and you know who you are. You know who you are, and we see you. And Matt wasn't able to make it tonight, but he's still doing good. I talked to him earlier.
Good.
Yeah. Yep. He's just doing the damn thing, like surprising himself.
Oh, Heather's son's been in rehab. He has 5 days clean too.
Fuck yeah, dude. Any day. One day is all you need to get it started.
One day
That's
is still amazing. Celebrate every second of sobriety. Celebrate every second of your good mental health. Celebrate every second of the people that love you around you. Do not let any minute pass being angry, upset, or anything. Just try to get you to the best you that you can be in this fucking world. Because this time that we have here is very short, and it's time for us to get to that other level of building and growing and being finally, truly fucking happy. So
yeah, and
that's the goal.
This community to talk to, and just it's informal. It's you don't have to feel any kind of way or be embarrassed about anything.
Not at all
whatsoever. And it's not just about addiction to substances. It's also about mental health, like I was saying before.
Absolutely.
And all of those other things. And we're always here for anybody whenever you want to come. Like Ray said, reach out to us privately. Maybe Ray, you could put the link underneath the video in the description for the Vibe Recovery chat and the Vibe Recovery Sessions IG. Yeah, it just. I have to
add all that. I'm gonna have to redo my whole description in the bottom because I want to add all those links. I need somebody to send me an email with all the Vibe Recovery, all the links that I need, so it could be part of the description under all my videos, because I want that to be a part of all the descriptions.
Okay, I'll get it. Yeah, we're gonna have to add in his, because we don't have comments in this, so we're gonna have to add in Drut's link to his song for this one too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He definitely deserves that, and maybe like link to the COA or whatever.
We got all those links already, so we'll definitely get all those links up there.
Yeah, just what really stood out to me wasn't the amount of time that people had. It was just seeing how many people are still showing up, still doing the work, and just willing to encourage somebody along the way. And I'm so grateful for that, and for this whole community, and just everybody give yourselves a fucking round of applause, a pat on the back, a hug.
Fucking-lutely.
We love you all so much,
Oh, I also got 1 day without smoking THC.
Like,
So I got 1 day without smoking. So
that's 1 day,
and
like we said.
and 2 years of not smoking cigarettes.
Fuck
So
yeah. That's amazing. Yeah. You have
we
to
in
always
there.
applaud that. Yeah, I'm so
Hell
proud
yeah.
of you. I'm so proud of everybody. It's not just like me
It's
being proud of
amazing.
myself or proud of any one singular person. I'm proud of the whole, because you have to have support. You cannot, in my experience, you can't get through it alone. You need support no matter where you find it. Like
that's a fact.
be through this avenue, could be a family member, whatever, but you need support, and
That's
we
why
are here.
we are here for that, and we're, as long as I have breath in my lungs, I will be here to keep pushing this and keep trying to save as much people as we can and try to help as much people as we can, because I'm finally starting to understand why the fuck I'm here. So we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do.
Right.
So guys,
Yeah,
go ahead,
can't-
Carly. I'm
you
sorry.
can't- It's okay. I was gonna say, what's the point in getting what we get without giving it away? Like whatever I was given, all this I'm giving. I want to give that back to. So it's all, everything's about a polarity, a balance, a harmony. That's what life is all
Right.
about, and just contributing to that is like the best feeling ever. It's selfish, but the opposite of selfish, just like a yin and yang. In the exact, you know what I'm trying to say.
That's a fact. All right, guys. We love you all. Thank you guys for joining. This has been 1 year celebration of the Vibe Recovery Sessions. And next month, we will have the next one. We're going to try to work something out that we're going to be doing 2 in 1 month. But I got to get my schedule right in order before I can do that. So
figure it out.
We're going to figure that one out for you guys, and we'll let you guys know. All right, I love you guys. Have a great night. I'm going to go eat and sleep. Love you guys.